welcome everybody. I'm Andrew Jackson, and joining me right now is none other than Myungwan Kim, 9-Dan professional from the Korean Association. Myungwan, great to have you on the line.
Hello.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Oh man, it's been an exciting evening.
Yeah, I'm
That's
so
for sure.
exciting too.
Oh man, so we got Game 5 because last night's
Mhm.
game was just wow, just fill a minute, and now we're halfway through. What do you say? Midpoint? We've reached a critical juncture. Players went off
Oh,
on lunch break.
how did you know that?
How did I know that?
Hmm.
Watching the game. Well,
Ah,
it seems like White has a lot to think about here, right?
yeah, this time is really the most critical moment for this
Mm,
game
right.
so far. Hmm.
So if it's the most critical moment, what is everything that he's deciding between? How is he going to figure out what the best place for him to be is?
Okay, so I'll just tell you like roughly, what has been
Okay.
going on. So White started somewhat better position,
Okay.
and then he got like a more territory, and then he also kind of tried to protect his group.
Okay.
Then he plays some slow move, like
White did.
just yeah,
Hmm.
you said yeah,
Mm-hmm.
one or two, and then he kind of black caught off very fast. Look at the upper side especially.
Mm-hmm.
So he got something like a 15 points in upper side. Instead, White thought, oh yeah, probably I played too much like too many slow moves.
Mm-hmm.
So he made this cross cut.
Right.
Do you see that? Yeah,
Right.
this cross cut. And then right now, White has a burden to get some benefit by attacking whole black group in the left side through the center.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that right moment, he just tried to come outside by playing at A. Not try to live inside. He just want to go outside,
Right.
and even probably black can seek the opportunity to counterattack.
White is looking for the opportunity.
No, black.
Black is looking for the opportunity. All
Yeah,
right.
right.
So he's trying to counterattack against the triangled group that, like the crosscut stone that you pointed out earlier.
Right. This group, like a group number 1,
Mm-hmm.
and somewhere here, this group, the low side too.
If you can cut off a piece of that and turn it into a target, then that would be a success.
Right.
Okay.
And then White's target is to make at least like a 5 to 7 points in the middle.
Okay.
And just right before Black made A,
Mm-hmm.
at this time, it seems like it's not difficult goal. It's achievable.
How many points did you say he needed to make?
5 to 7 in the middle.
That's it. He only needs 5 to 7 in the middle.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like easy,
That
right?
does seem easy.
That's
Easy.
pretty easy. But after he played this one,
Now it looks hard again.
maybe it's complicating.
Huh.
So for example, White play this one, and what about Black play here? Make another cross cut
Sure.
and try to attack White.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, right now this is ladder, in fact, but still you can play something like this and then try to kill the 3 stones.
And so that was actually something I was about to ask. If White loses those 3 stones, he doesn't need to make only 5 to 7 points. He needs to make more. He'd need to make like 20 points more, right?
Right, way more, right.
Huh.
So that's why this is a really critical moment.
Okay. So what if? So one of the things that we amateurs were thinking, where our eye naturally flies towards some very crude moves. What if we were to do something like just push through like this and hope that maybe after White blocks we would do something terrible like this? This is what Peter and I were discussing. It looks really ugly.
It's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
But because Black is not going to block that one.
Oh.
Black will play here.
Okay.
This one stone is almost very close to nothing.
Okay. And then when Black jumps out in the middle, could White make the tiger's mouth instead of taking that one stone?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one too. But right now, it's there's some cutting point in this area.
Sure.
And even it looks like a pretty easy to make that much point, but still it's not that easy. Black can just play somewhere here and then this one. So black can also gain something. For example, like right
Sure.
now, these two stones is dead.
And that would be too much for white to give up, huh?
Right.
Right.
So it's very difficult to control.
Okay.
To make a territory in the center.
Got it.
So he's not going to try to make territory in the center by just kind of blocking like here and there. So right now there's still three ways. I mean, he should block in the center, right?
Right. He has to worry about that direction.
Kind of, the left side, the west side, and then if you block the west side, then white is black. Yeah, black is going to invade from the north.
Right. And if you block the north, black will invade from the west. And there's still even
In
something
the south.
in the southeast. That's right. So he can't hope to make territory there directly.
No, that's not how you make territory in the center. To make a territory in the center, you should attack.
Right.
And territory should be like just naturally, like automatically build up.
So this building territory from attacking, I see one possible flaw in that plan, which is that it seems like black doesn't have any weak groups.
No, yeah, this is weak group. The left side.
The group marked A.
Yeah, that's weak.
So how it looks like it is almost 100% alive.
No, it's not.
How can white keep it from being clearly alive?
So like this one is center, right? This one is center, and then this one is center, and then this one is center, and this one is center.
Got it.
Look at this; it's gone.
Right.
The territory is the two eyes is gone. Yeah, here's only one eye.
Not to mention, it looks like black's shape is pretty ugly there.
Yeah, pretty ugly. It's like the grape shape.
The grape shape.
Grape.
Which one is that?
It's not like it's kind of ugly grape. It's not like a pretty grape.
Dumpling.
Dumpling. Yeah, you can say dumpling too. Also, in Korean, like a direct translation, we say grape too.
Grape. Okay.
Dumpling or grape. I think dumpling came from Chinese.
I think so.
And grape, grape came from Korea. Dumpling because dumpling is kind of well known to American too.
Yeah. So I love hearing these new idioms. I learned so much. I really appreciate it. The one I don't know if you know the shape that we call in America. We call it the B-2 bomber.
B-2 bomber?
Yeah.
No, why is it?
It looks. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it here. Show B-2 bomber because it's truly an amazing shape. The B-2 bomber, Blackstone. There we go. There's the B-2 bomber shape up here. See how it sort of is shaped like that big B-2 bomber shape? Anyway, if you know your Go memes, you know that the B-2 bomber is an invincible shape and leads to total victory at all. So, moving right along. Let's pretend that never happened.
So, right now, why should play somewhere? Somewhere in this area. Because if black play that one, if black play this one,
right?
They're so beautiful shape. It's completely alive, very solid. I mean, if you black play this one, the center is 0.
Right.
Or probably even black has more like a right to make territory, because white group is pretty weak.
Right. So black will be completely alive, and it'll be impossible for white to make territory.
Exactly. So the easiest one is just a push. And then it's been already destroyed. Black cannot make two eyes.
Right. So just that push is enough of a force for white.
Yeah, just as I showed you, some this kind of shape. So maybe he can play from here too. And then he can think about like somewhere here, or if you think that's kind of weak, then he can play this one too.
Right.
But Isidore is looking for something more like a critical, more vital point.
Okay. Okay, so while Sedol is thinking about this, do you want to go back to the start and maybe review this?
Oh yeah, sure.
We'll see how we got here and maybe, what that says about the mindset the players are in right now.
Yeah, first of all, Isidore got white. That's
Right.
pretty like a lucky sign for him.
Did he win the draw? Like
I guess Isidore got white, and then right, he won. So Koje didn't get it.
Right.
Didn't make it correct.
Okay.
So yeah, this one's interesting because for last 4 games and some other games, Koje or Isidore just always protected the knight move.
Both players were playing this way.
Yeah,
Either color.
right. But I guess Koje thought yesterday's opening was not very good.
He's had enough of that one. He's sick of it. Right.
Yeah, so he's kind of twisted a little bit. Then it's I can play this one too, but this is kind of normal.
It seems similar to the other one, right?
The biggest difference between A and B is that why cannot attach? Why cannot attach this one?
Sure. If we had the same shape that we saw in the other games, the black stone would be much better placed, right?
Exactly right. Let's say he played this one. So that difference is so big. It's everything.
It's enormous. Whether the black stone was at B to begin with, which was what
Right.
happened in the earlier games. You guys can check the archives if you want to see the shapes we're talking about. In the previous games, this was the shape in the lower right, and this seemed to be an equal result because both sides played, regardless of which color they had.
But yeah, this one at this time, you cannot attach this one. So if you want to attach to your opponent's stone, that stone should be pretty strong or very solid, so that in this case, black gets 2 more stones, but didn't really increase black's territory much.
Because his enclosure was already strong to begin with.
Already strong, right? Exactly. So yeah, that's why he just extended. Then approach. Normally you can approach. I mean, this one is bigger.
We talked about that yesterday.
You
were saying the lower left was a better approach.
Right. But it's kind of, you can understand this one as exchange. You want to make this exchange because white is not going to play here. This is pretty painful. Double approach.
Okay.
So then white should come. I mean, this is one of the response, right? And then this one, A is in the first 5th line.
Right, it's the first one out for blue.
Yeah, they hate to play the 5th line. It's a kind of nothing. It's there's no cash value in the 5th line or above.
It's just safety.
Yeah, it doesn't make any territory or something. So most of the time, almost always, white respond. White can respond, this A or in this like a B. So you can understand this one as like just exchange, and black can still want to approach the left low side, low corner. And then if I play this one, yeah, you can see you're not going to see.
Very happy.
I mean, yeah, that's okay. That's also Joseki, but Isidore doesn't like it. Okay? Yeah, he doesn't want to like play this kind of very very like a vanilla kind of style move.
It seems like black's formation on the left is just about ideal, right?
This is good. Yeah, it's pretty good, right? So make this kick and attack by separating. Yeah, this really like Isidore style.
Got it.
But this one is first move kind of questionable. So right now Isidore is kind of trying to attack, but this one stone is also not very strong. right?
Yeah, it seems like it's
Yeah.
certainly far away at least.
Yeah, and then black, both group, group number one
Mm-hmm.
and group number two,
Mm-hmm.
kind of attack A from both sides,
Right.
right? Kind of ambushing, the white stone in the middle,
Right.
but black just gave up that opportunity. So, for example, he could have played this one. If I play like this one outside,
Right.
this is one of the Toseki. So there's something like this. There's this kind of move, possible.
This all seems like a natural Joseki, the lower left. Yeah.
Yeah. And then let's just say black play white play here, and then black can attack white
That stone looks
on the
very
left
lonely.
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it should be a pretty good position for black.
Right.
And black can still fight on the low side too, right?
Right.
This one, blocking this one is age center. So I guess white should play some other move than this one. I mean, white had to concern white's move at A. So all those kind of moves for black is kind of building up more strength, more war.
He's leaning against the south so that he can then attack in the north.
Yeah, kind of leaning attack too, right? You can name it as
Right.
leaning attack and cut this one, but your target is still A, right? But he just gave up the opportunity too easily. So the purpose of this one for black is to get black white stone at A and give up B. That's what it means.
That seems like it really cooperates with white's plan, though. If white's...
Yeah, that's right.
Huh.
That's really like a questionable strategy.
Okay.
And then at this time, so this A is perfect position.
Right. It's just in the right place.
Yeah, you don't want to change it, any 1-9.
Right.
And then look at black stone, these two stone. It's so much isolated. Right?
Yeah, it seems like
they need help.
It seems like black just put white stone in exactly the most efficient place. It seems very strange.
Yeah, I don't know why. Why did he play this one?
Beats me.
So, I mean, it did but actually, I don't know. Did I exaggerate? I think that this is just like a Joseki. In fact, most of the time, you are doing okay as black, but just in this position, I kind of doubt if there was a good Joseki choice. And this one, I've never seen this Joseki, this approach.
That was what Peter and I were saying. We both thought that this was... neither of us had seen this before at all. We were very curious about G3. Normally it's at G4, right?
Right.
Right. And what's the Joseki when it's played at G4?
This one here?
Yeah.
Something like this. He can play, because white can play this one. Black can just play this one too.
Got it.
Yeah.
And so sorry, you first.
And this time, white is kind of black is kind of going outside. Then this one, black stone, white stone, this stone is somewhat isolated too. So maybe it's kind of difficult to build up some wall for white to and then attack these two groups in the left side. But this is Joseki. Most of the time, this is just like a first move that comes up, and then you play here, and then you can rely on like a previous wisdom.
Right.
I mean, this is just
he's sort of manipulating the situation here to have G3 instead, right? He's starting with G3 rather than play that first exchange.
Right. So yeah, this is kind of how amazing Sedol is. He can just come up with new move in this very important game in the limited time.
Yeah, would you say if Sedol plays it, it's Juncture?
Yeah, you can say that.
If Sedol plays it, it must be Juncture?
Yeah, you can just try this on from the next time.
Right. Wow, I've never
So
seen it before. It looks very.
yeah, that's so amazing move. I mean, so he played this one, and then so you may think, oh, what if black play here, then black
And it,
white should play here, and it's the same.
it's the same.
It's the same.
The same.
Yeah, it's the same. It's like a this one,
Right.
this one. It's the same. So what's the difference?
Well, he has the
Uh,
choice. He doesn't have to play f5 now, right?
Right. Which one? No, this one.
Right.
He's not going to play this.
Oh, what's he gonna do instead?
This Hane first.
Oh, because black can't move that stone out yet.
Black cannot do this one.
Oh,
Black cannot do this one yet.
total disaster. So this is great. So just by transposing the move order, he gets a slightly better result if black tries to.
Then, yeah, this one. So
Oh,
he made this exchange. Right now, because of this card, F4, black should play something like this. Black can play somewhere else, but
but the cut is
basically-
severe. Yeah.
yeah, right. You want to play this one, then this one is better result than this.
Right, because he gets that
White.
Hane at f2. Wow.
Yeah, right. That's so much big difference.
And this is the idea behind playing g3 to begin with, then.
Exactly.
Right. Wow. Okay, so we
So,
just saw
yeah,
a new
that's so
Juncture here.
amazing. Yeah, you should try this one, but not exactly. No, if you play like in any situation, the probably is not same as this one. You should be careful.
So I
then
have
you
to
don't
ask
know.
a question. When I am learning a Juncture, I say, if someone plays a move that isn't the Joseki move, I say, what if I play the Joseki move? So for me, I would look at black g4 here as the first one I would try and read.
Yeah, that's right. So you have to you need to know what if your opponent plays something differently,
Right.
right? And then I think that this time you can just play here and then just protect this one.
And it still looks
So-
better.
Yeah, it looks okay. Looks good.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, that one G3.
Oh,
don't
by
know.
the way, we should take the opportunity here. We have a very diverse crowd tonight. We should do a little bit of a cross-cultural communication. Jungsuk and Joseki are the same thing. Jungsuk is the Korean term for Joseki. Joseki is the Japanese term. Since the Japanese materials were some of the first ways that the Western world heard about Go, we have a lot of Japanese terms. But Jungsuk and Joseki, same thing. So if you hear me
Yeah,
say
right.
Jungsuk, Joseki interchangeably, so I'm saying if Lee Sedol plays it, it's a Joseki. That's what I'm saying.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it totally is. So black couldn't play this one. Black
Right.
pushed, but black pushed this one. But these are like a bad exchange.
Yeah, white shape is really efficient here.
Right.
Right.
And then this one is especially efficient because white was like the other one is kind of far from the low side, from the corner.
Uh-huh.
So let's say it was here. Then yeah, it's not efficient, of course, right? No, even like this one, it's not efficient.
Right.
But in the real game, yeah, that's really ideal position for white.
Got it.
So, but yeah, he can attack these two stone. Yeah, that's how he can make up. So from this one, actually, I saw so many like kind of soft and gentle and kind of defensive move from white.
Mm-hmm.
So at this time, for example, there might be some other options. Like he can invade here. He can attack this one
Wow.
first.
Wow, I would never
Or
have
maybe-
tried to play A. B, I could see. I
Oh.
could see taking attack position first seems like a reasonable one, but A seems like you'd have a lot of
Oh,
this.
the reason why you can probably play this one is because in this area, the corner is not that strong.
Right.
Right. If corner was like a let's say corner was like this position,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, then probably you don't want to play, you don't want to invade that deep.
Right. You don't want to play M3 because the corner is so much stronger. You're between
Right.
two strong positions. It's a bad idea.
Right.
Right.
But right now it's so vulnerable. The corner is very vulnerable. You can just leave very easily.
Sure.
Yeah, so I mean this is pretty big,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not right now because the influence might be way more than the territory.
So that might
The
be why you
point.
start in the upper left instead.
Yeah, so you can play this one too. But this one might be the most common because very plain move,
Okay.
right? So
It's
he didn't
very
try
normal.
very normal. I mean, he could even play like this one and then try to leap inside first.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the atmosphere from here is that oh yeah, I gained something because of my like a creative move
Mm-hmm.
from here. So yeah, you look at my position here. So I already gained.
Right.
So okay, so from now on, I'll be very kind of conservative and be safe,
Right.
and then I show you till I'm winning.
Hmm.
That kind of attitude,
So it's very confident. It's very
very confident.
oh,
Yeah,
come at me, bro. Is I guess.
yeah,
Does
and
that
then
explain why Black plays this move here?
black plays are pretty competitive move, right? Black is not going to play this turn. It's the shape. Look at the shape, and then the value of turn. It's so this is not like a normal shape,
Right.
right?
It's very cramped.
Yeah, cramped.
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly. So if I play this on, no, look at the white shape. It's so like efficient. Look at this. Or yeah, he can play this on too.
Very happy for.
Right. Every stone is kind of very well located, very efficient for white.
Mm-hmm.
But black stone here is just like a play, spend like a 4 moves, not alive, doesn't have any territory. So he's not going to be happy with this shape.
Got it.
So he plays something and then this one, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
You could play this one. If I play black extend, that one's way better.
Right.
But
The Hane seemed like a given.
it's not actually because black will play this one.
Ah.
Yeah, from inside. So this one is actually much better for black.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I can't find very good response to this one. Black can connect, but then black can leave very easily. Making this tiger small shape.
Right.
So there will be no further attack.
Right.
As you can see, you saw yesterday's game.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be like in attacking position more than getting some territory or like a center or whatever.
Right.
So this is not his style.
So he definitely encouraged Black to have the weak group yesterday.
Right.
Volunteered to give Black the cash.
Right.
So that seems consistent with what we're seeing so far, right?
Mm-hmm. And then this kind of tesuji or the sequence that black can make this one as center. First of all, this one doesn't work. It's too much. If black was somewhere here, then it's okay. That's possible.
Right.
Black can fight.
The cut might be.
Yeah, right. This one is actually this might be a disaster for white. But without this help, that's too much.
Got it.
So black's intention was not making this cut. Black's intention is just making this one as
Just wants to
center
get that in center to settle.
and this one as center. If I just connect
Got it.
and just settle, right? That's it. But yeah, he didn't play. Yeah, you have to cut this one fast because if you play this one, right now these two stones are very light. Black is not going to save it. Black will just throw it away.
Okay.
It's very small. So I must play this one fast. Before I connect this. You may be wondering, what if black play here and make Atari and try to connect like this. I mean, if you're like a 5 down or higher,
But it
then you
seems like
can
it's
probably, yeah, probably you can see this kind of sequence.
but I would wonder if it's good. Like I can see it, but I don't know if I would like it as black. It seems like even though I could do it, I might not want to because
Oh yeah,
it's Gote.
that's
I don't
right.
know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it did. That's reasonable,
Hmm.
right? Even that works. No, actually, I can play this one and then kind of try to get more benefit. This is pretty painful to black. It's pretty painful, and why can't extend like this much,
Because
right?
the white group is so solid in the
Mhm. And then if I play, black play, black can play this one too, but still, I can play this one here.
Hmm. So there's still a way for white to try and attack once black
Yeah.
has let white be so thick.
What black can actually play? Why can actually play this one right away?
Huh. Don't even wait. Just go ahead and sweep the
No.
leg and go after the group.
Right.
Brutal.
So it's not going to work. And also, I can play. We can make this Atari too, and then play this one too.
And that interrupts the
Okay.
connection.
But I'm not so sure if this is okay for white
Mhm.
because the opposite this one is not going to die. Even white play first.
Right.
Very flexible shape because this is core.
Rico.
So I would say white is not going to cut this on. White will just play here, and then let's just I showed you.
Mhm.
No, black can play here.
Got it.
Yeah, because of this one. Yeah, it's especially
It's too
that
good
doesn't
for white,
work.
and black won't.
No, yeah. So let's just make this one and then try to leave. Now still these two stones are light. So if I play somewhere here, then black can just play here. No,
Right.
these two stones. No, that's about nothing. Now comparing what black can build up in the left side. So he played this one. Yeah, that's pretty important. Kind of big in terms of territory, but more than that, it's about base. I can take out his base, black's
Right.
base.
If white's game plan is to make sure that he has something to attack, then he has to keep the black group settling. Otherwise, that's not much. The plan won't work, right? He has to be able to attack something.
Right. So right now, actually, I expected he can play here, but yeah, he didn't like being attack position. No, black group
So-
has to go 1,
Because
2.
we were just flabbergasted when we were watching this. We totally assumed that the cutting stones, you'd have to save them. And we were very surprised to see that Cotier was just able to just give them up. So
Yeah.
he really doesn't take any damage from that? It seems like that's...
So even though this is cutting stone, there's only 2 stones. And then also, it's not that big. I mean, that's only 4 points.
4 points,
No,
sure.
cutting stone is important. No, yesterday you got exactly like the lesson about the value of cutting stone.
Absolutely.
The cutting stone works and very valuable only if it can attack.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But
So-
after this time,
Black can't attack, so the cutting stones
black
are...
can attack.
Huh.
Black cannot attack the white group.
So he's deciding
then-
he doesn't want to fight, rather than just giving them away. He's making
It's not like a
calculated
fight.
decision.
It's not like a fight. It's more like a black is being attacked.
Right.
No, what? If it's like a fight, no, both players, both colors should be attacking like each other. That's fighting.
Right.
Right. But what is black? No, what is black attacking? A group. A group is no.
group's
It's
safe.
no. Yeah, just safe. Black is weak.
Right.
Both groups are weak.
Okay.
That's totally understandable. This one.
So right now, it seems to me that a white jump at h17 is big. Maybe it's not as big as approaching on the right side first. So anyway, I guess maybe in a few moves, it seems like black being able to block at g17 was very big, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay,
That
I'm
that
getting
was
ahead of
very big.
myself here, so we'll get there. Sorry.
Okay. So I think it was okay for black,
Hmm.
but still I like white. No, the main reason I think it's because the Joseki choice
In the lower
for
left.
black was not good. For white, I think it was pretty good.
Can you call it a Joseki choice when only Sedol knows what Joseki he's choosing?
Actually, no, when I say Joseki choice, it's more like a black Joseki choice of A.
Oh, black's
Yeah,
attachment at A,
yeah,
giving
right,
white that option.
right. Instead of B.
Hmm.
And then yeah, white played a very good move too, like a new Joseki move. C, I like that. And the corner is done. It's time to play the side. And when it comes to side, this one is the biggest. Why is that? Because if I play somewhere else, then black will play here.
Right. And now white would
And
have to jump or protect that group on the right side. D would be really severe because of the follow up right at R12. The invasion at R12 would be damaging.
and also D itself is double wings.
It's the double wing formation, of
Yeah,
course.
double wing. Yeah, formation very good. And then black stone, white stone here is not alive.
Right.
So somewhere here is also center. So it's kind of easier to make a box. So yeah, the next move certainly is this one. All other moves cannot compete with this one.
Right.
And like you said, after D, there's threatening move, to invade white shape, and they might be very very severe. So of course. So at this time, yeah, that's pretty big. Taking out his base and enforcing black to play some kind of diamond move like this. And why cannot ignore this one? Because after if black play here, that's so dangerous.
Those three stones would
Right?
not have a lot of places to run to for sure.
Right. So yeah, that's kind of a must move. But still, if black, I think he's okay. So he didn't make any fancy move. So like a fancy move I'm talking about is like
Yeah, please. I'd love to know what a fancy move would be.
yeah, something like this one. Like try to still save it, but try to kind of attack black.
So it's sort of like trying to
Yeah.
do both of them.
Yeah, right. And then just give some pressure. But no, I don't know, this is good or bad, but yeah, it's kind of fancier. And then if you are not in a good position, then you can try something else.
Right.
Rather than just like a jumping and then trying to save. Right. But yeah, this one's okay. And then so if you count, I don't know, you may think it's only too early to count,
No,
but it's
absolutely
not.
not. I think
Yeah,
especially
absolutely
when
not.
when white is trying to figure out where to play here, it seems like this is a great time to count.
Yeah, sure, exactly. That's right. So let's count.
Okay.
So white has like a 14 point in the left side.
Sure.
And left upper corner.
Is another 15, 20?
18.
18.
Yeah, 18. So 18 in the right side would be like a 10 points.
Okay.
So 28.
14, 28, 38.
So 42.
42.
Yeah, 42.
Okay.
And black is left low corner and left side combined. It's only like a 10 points.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 points. And then right lower side, like 20 points.
Okay.
Not even 20 points because it's somewhat weak. White can play R3, for example. Yeah, like somewhere here, and then he can just leave inside. So, but let's say like 20 points.
Okay.
So then 30 points. So white is still winning 12 points, right?
So he'd need 12 points in the upper right.
Including Komi, 20 points. Yeah, that's right.
Right. So what I'm saying though is that you haven't counted the upper right yet, correct?
Oh yeah, remember when you count, it's not only my exclusive style of counting. You just want to make it like some kind of uncertainty.
Right, you want to count from the
And
most
then
certain down to the least certain.
right,
And so right
right.
now the upper right is the least certain, and we've established that black needs to get 20 points in the upper right-hand corner. Is that right?
Yeah. Also,
Got it.
your next move will be somewhere that area, right? So your move should be go in accordance with your goal, and then you have to set your goal. So you just make it uncertainty, like a variable, and then just make your move in according to your strategy of your goal.
Right, exactly.
So 20 moves. If you want to make a 20 points, then this is where you should play.
It's the most territorial move for sure.
Right, yeah, 20 move, 20 points is somewhat like a challenging. So if you don't play that one, so certainly you are not going to play something like this, right?
Because that's too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives white a whole bunch of moves, a bunch of points on the right side for sure.
Right, yeah, and then you can probably make like a 25, but white can make a some like a 10 points additional points on the right side, so they make it like what, like a 15 only, right?
Right.
So that's not going to happen. Yeah, that helps a lot, when you make a direction, and then you want to decide where to play.
Right, being able to count and understand, what do you have to do? Did you get enough? Just asking this question of like, if I do this, will I have enough? It was as an amateur, I feel like that helped me get 2 stars around it right there.
Okay, actually, it seems like they played a lot. So why don't
Shall we jump ahead to the
go
front?
to the and then we can come back.
All right, we'll come back. All right, take us forward.
So we start here, right?
Right.
That's
This
the
is
lunchtime break.
where we left when they went off for lunch.
Yeah, and then black should play. White should avoid black's move at this one.
Right.
So I think that's why he just pushed.
He dodges, right? And black doesn't answer. He dodges off to this.
Okay. So yeah, if you just play here, then he didn't want to be like attack, and then as I told you, it's like a 7 points, somewhere 7, and then it's saying it's achievable. Black thing it's achievable. Yeah, for white.
He doesn't choose his direction.
Right.
Got it.
And then this one is kind of bait.
Absolutely.
Here. Yeah, it is bait. So you can just destroy everything in the center. Right now, you can seek the opportunity to counterattack all the white group.
Yes.
It's kind of scattered.
Totally reverses the balance of power and who will be in attack position.
Yeah. Especially if black plays something like A, then he can cut it off.
Right.
So bait, of course, he's not going to get bait. But because of this one, still this is bait, right? You don't want to play anywhere here.
Oh, it looks so. This empty triangle. It looks so scary. Ooh.
Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
It seems like once you do this, you're committed. Like once you do this, you have said, I am going all in on this. I am going to give you those 3 stones above, and I'm going to let you force me for the next 3 moves as I extend off to the right.
So if you see empty triangle before you see the crosscut, then you miss the point. Yeah, you don't concern.
This isn't an empty triangle. This is a cut.
This is a cut.
Oh, my perception! I have so much to learn. Okay.
Yeah, if it's like a cut, you don't think about empty triangle.
Well, I see that it's a cut, but I feel like after black plays K13, the next 3 moves are just given, right? Like you're so short of liberties because it's the empty triangle shape, right? You have to do this, and now you have to do the next one, right? And it's just.
White takes a lot of risk here too, right?
With that Hane, that's right.
Yeah.
My skin crawls. I get it. It makes me nervous.
Actually, this Hane, this crosscut is fine because this extension is Sente.
It's Sente because white will cut with another empty triangle. He'll make the crosscut, which I notice is also an empty triangle, but first I notice it's a cut.
Okay, so you should, from now on, from today, just change your concept.
My perception. That's right. First one.
Yeah, perception. Yeah. if you see the cost card, then you are not going to think anything like shape, like the beauty of the shape or anything
Sure.
like that.
What matters is it's a
Yeah.
cut. Okay.
Yeah, what is important, what counts is cut, like a cross cut, right? Yeah, this one works. So then let's whatever he play in the center, let's say it was like this, and they play here, it doesn't really matter.
Because that
After
will
this
just
card, yeah, black will collapse.
total disaster.
Yeah, black can play this one, but yeah, actually, this one stone is not less valuable.
And the
Then the
the
three
group on the
stones.
left isn't alive, right?
Isn't alive, it's almost going to die. So because this is so critical, no, black should play here. The reason why I said this is kind of risk
Mm-hmm.
for white is because white gave up so much.
That's what I'm saying. He's committed. He's all in.
Yeah,
right?
he's committed, right? This is like what, like 12 points?
12 points. 12 points at least.
12 or
So
at
now
least,
he doesn't need to make 5 to 7. He needs to make like 17 to 20 points. Is that right?
It actually is almost like a 15 points.
He needs
Yeah,
to make
15 points. So 22, 25.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
But the Moyo looks really confirmed on the right side. Like he's closed off the north and the west.
Yeah, his weakness is like a south area.
Right.
So he thought, I think this one is easier to read when he played this one. So the next move is how much can he invade? If he invades something like this, if black play somewhere here, and then if I cannot attack this one, then he cannot make 25 points.
I won't have.
Right. So I think he read like this kind of move, but that's probably too aggressive.
Looks really deep.
Right, it's deep. So black cannot play like that.
Instead, black protects on the left.
Oh, that one. He should have
What
played
does this
that.
mean?
If he doesn't play, okay. I need to read.
Is there some very dangerous
It's
attack?
cut. Yeah, okay, so if black plays somewhere here.
Oh, the ladder works. Wait, does it?
No, it's not ladder, but this one works.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, ladder works too, actually. Yeah, the ladder works too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ladder works. Okay. So yeah, black should play this one.
I thought I could read a ladder. By gosh. Okay.
Yeah, black should play here. Oh, I see. Why can't play? Oh, that's why he read. Oh, I got it now.
Okay.
So black can play here, and black is dead.
What?
Do you see it?
Dead? No, I don't see it. Oh,
dead.
because at F13.
Yeah, this one is center.
Right.
No, first of all, this one is center.
And now.
And yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, not F13. If you play F13, black can connect everything.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. But this one,
there's no.
It's
way
kind of cool. Yeah.
Can you show a few more moves just for the other folks out there? Like.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
So right now,
there's no way.
A and B.
MLILY.
Yeah, MLILY. This one.
Wow.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, yeah, that was so bold strategy. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. That was center. Yeah, this is center. So white should play here. Black should protect. That makes it, I guess, it's favorable to white.
If white can now try and close up the south.
Yeah. Actually, this one is not that small. Even Gotek. He can make pretty much like 5 points. And then he can connect this one too.
Right.
So black's additional territory in the center total like 20 points. Yeah, that's a lot. So white should make like a 27 somewhere here. Almost 30 points in the middle.
Okay. If he makes 30 points in the middle, then that's enough. Give those away.
I think it's achievable. Even 30 points.
Okay.
And then because he got center, he can play the south area. He can seal off the south area.
I feel like you're reading my mind here. I feel like I just said that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So he gets sent
So yeah, without looking at the next move, yeah, I can see this one. Yeah, exactly, right?
Wow.
It's completely sealed. And again, because I see some kind of trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I see the trade, do you know what I feel?
That Sedol got the better of it?
Yeah, whoever made a trade should be winning if he counted correctly.
So because white gave up those stones on the top, therefore we assume that white is winning.
Right. Because otherwise he's not going to initiate the trade. He's not going to confirm the trade, right?
You don't wanna just give away these stones right here unless you're sure that you're gonna get your money's worth and then some. Because it's such a commitment, right? It's such a big deal. Okay. Okay, so then now black has to find a way in though. If this territory is looking so large, he has to find some way to punch back. How does he do that?
It's too late. It's already completed.
It's too late? Do you mean Isedol is leading this game right now?
Okay, so but I didn't count it again.
Okay.
I didn't count again. So let's that one is actually somewhat end game. Before he pushed, but he can connect.
Tell you what, why don't you count and I'll do a little introduction of the players here because it's been a while since we've done one of those. Let folks out there, there's almost 6,000 of you. Let me tell you what you are watching. You are watching the 2015 MLILY Cup, the grand finals, the ultimate game here. It is game 5. The series is tied 2 games apiece. Whoever wins this game that you're watching walks off with over $300,000 and the right to be the international MLILY champion. That's MLILY, the Legend of Comfort. I'm Andrew Jackson. Joining me here is Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association. We had a heck of a game last night. It looks like he's getting his pen and writing down the score. Anyway, so this is Go. If you're just joining us for the first time, if you see us from YouTube Gaming or Twitch, we're on both of those places. You can check that out. There's chat in both places. It's a little more English-friendly in Twitch. It's a little more Korean-friendly in YouTube. Anyway, we're having a great time here. If this is your first time seeing the game, definitely check out some of the links that we have. You can Google for the interactive way to go to find a nice tutorial for the game. Myungwan, you look like you're done with your count.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Oh, that's much bigger difference than I expected. White is winning if there's nothing happen.
Really? If nothing happens, white's ahead.
Yeah, look at this. Actually, after counting, that makes sense. He gave up like 20 points, but look at the center, how much he had.
Wow.
So big, much bigger than 30 points.
How much are you counting it as?
Okay, so I'm counting the let's count the additional territory.
Why don't you use the triangles and show us like where you're drawing the borders?
So first of all, this one is center. You need to know this one is center, right?
Right. It looks like it's
then right. So this one is kind of additional territory line.
So you're counting all of those triangles and inside, right?
Right. Triangle, including triangle.
That looks like 35 points. Maybe a little over 35. 7 by 5.
Yeah, 35.
Right. Plus, there's the right side, like going here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab.
No, I mean the additional territory. So 20 points, but he got 35, so he made 15 points.
Oh, this is the additional territory. So you're counting 7 points. All of that is everything above and beyond. Above and beyond the territory that he already had around.
Yeah, already had, right? Exactly, right.
Got it.
So he overachieved like 7 points, something like that. So that's why you can see I counted and it's almost even on the board. Both players have approximately like 80 points.
Okay. So white leads on the board.
Yeah, it's kind of same on the board. A little bit less than 80 points, from both players.
Got it.
So he's winning a lot if there's nothing happen, and then I can see Yeah, this one. This is his last hope.
His last hope. At
Yeah, his
113 moves
last
in,
hope.
Koje is on his last hope. Is there some
Mhm.
life in the old king yet? It looks like there is. My goodness. Ooh.
So this is it. Whoever probably both players read this one, and then both players know what's going to happen next.
Mhm.
Or it's possible that White didn't see this one and he didn't count this one at all. Then he's going to lose because there's too much of loss.
Got it. You mean if he loses on these 2 stones on the bottom?
Yeah, that's too much.
Right.
That's right. That's right. Okay, 15 points.
So white has to save these 2 stones on the bottom.
White has to save these 2 stones on the bottom, or have like an equivalent something or some benefits. But right now, I think I don't want to think about that. But it seems like it's possible that he didn't see this move.
White didn't.
White.
Huh. It seems like it's
I
a
don't know.
natural point to cut.
Yeah,
Tell you what,
but
why don't we go back, because we left our backtracking, we left it right before this shape on the bottom developed. And it was a very interesting shape, the way white probed at L3 and black answered at L5, and then white gave it away. So maybe we could actually just backtrack to how this
Okay,
shape
yeah,
on the
right.
bottom developed. Let's see,
Oh,
where
yeah,
did we
but-
stop? Yeah, go ahead.
But before we do
Before we
it,
do that.
yeah,
Yes.
before we do it, I think how about this one? If you make this exchange, somehow you made this exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like it helps?
Yes, it looks like you can play F6 now. Barely.
This one? Yeah, something like that. It may help, right?
Right.
It may help.
But I'd be worried about my position falling apart on the left.
Yeah, this one too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I should play black should play here, and then you can just connect.
Right.
Yeah, the left side is pretty much safe. Look at this.
No
You're
problem.
connected. The game is over. I mean, this one, that's
Not enough.
nothing. You can see. Yeah, this is nothing. Yeah, you're
Sure,
strong
sure.
enough to see that, right? Yeah, that's it. Almost garbage. So, here I believe he had time to make this exchange. Yeah, if he cannot find a good move, or if he didn't think like a good move before, then
Now, but you said it's only if he can
Yeah,
make that
he's-
exchange. Why would he?
Yeah,
How can
but-
black resist? Yeah.
this is not center. No, right now he can just play here.
Oh,
It's not
because
center. No. He should have made that exchange before.
Right.
If you want to make that exchange,
he had to make it beforehand. When
Right,
and he'd have
right,
to find another
beforehand.
time, huh?
right? But also, actually, no, he can play like this one. Say, it doesn't die. No, first of all, it doesn't die easily. This one is center,
Right.
and then
Does he have any? Can he get a forcing move on the top? Oh no, I don't.
yeah, right. Yeah, this one is center.
Right.
Yeah, this one is center, and then he can make this Atari. I mean, this is core.
Right. Right.
Cut and play here
Bam.
like this.
Go
It's
again.
core. Yeah, core game.
Everybody followed all that?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's difficult. I mean, Koji is not going to lose easily. He can at least make a call. But that also indicates that it's not that easy game for Koji. Or actually, black can play this one, and then black can destroy the center. It seems to be pretty big. He destroyed a lot. It's more than
White
maybe.
can't give up. Hang on. So when you say he destroyed it, you mean to say that he can't just give up? I need to function keys. He can't just give up these 3. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, and then also some destruction in the center.
We give it back.
It wasn't that much difference, right? It wasn't that much difference. Yeah, I need to read more carefully, but it seems like before this, where can you make that exchange, by the way? Let me see. Probably with this one, we can make this exchange.
This would be the time to do it.
Yeah, he can make this exchange. Yeah,
Got it.
exactly.
Got it.
So if you cannot find a good move, then it might be a big mistake that he didn't make that exchange.
Huh.
He overlooked.
This is similar to last night where he overlooked that exchange in the
Oh
left
yeah,
corner.
that's right, exactly.
And he had that ko at his back the whole game. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You should totally check that out in the archives.
Yeah, you should check.
Last
right.
one, it's game 4. You can find it in the archives. If you want to get that stuff, you should definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let us know that you enjoy seeing this stuff.
Mm-hmm. So if you check Tochikon, you know Tochikon, right?
I know Chochukun. That's right. I know Chochukun because has my favorite Go quotation of all time.
What is it?
Have you heard this? So he apparently lost a title match by a half a point. And someone said after the interview afterwards, they said, Chochukun, what's your favorite thing about Go? And he said, I hate Go. That was his quote. He was quoted as just saying, I hate Go. This is after losing by half a point a major title. It was just, I hate Go. I was like, all right, there's a guy. I think he knows what he's talking about.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's also famous that he hit his head while he's playing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it might be if why was like a Chochikon, it might be a good timing to hit his head.
Chochikun would do this one. I've seen that. Yeah. You can actually, I think some folks have been translating some of the old broadcasts from NHK, and there's some of Chochikun like drinking tea and like making faces and like, oh, they're great. They're great. I could watch that all day.
Okay. So let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
Then we stop here, right?
Right, we stopped here right after Black had closed the upper right.
So the next couple of moves also shows that White thought he was good. This move. If I play this one, Black cannot connect very well. Black cannot connect. Black doesn't want to try to connect. Because if you play here, then there's like some kind of cutting point here.
It seems like it's very cooperative of Black to do that.
Right. So and then A is more efficient than B.
Okay,
right?
so then what are the weaknesses of A? Like
Black is not going to connect. Black is going to come outside.
Right. The eye of the elephant.
Right.
It's Chinese. Is that a Chinese term? Because they call it the elephant jump because of Shang-Chi. They play Chinese chess. That's how the elephant moves.
So this is the eye of elephant. Okay, I see.
That's what they say.
And then right now this push kind of is painful to White, and then White cannot enclose outside.
He can't enclose, and he doesn't want to play any of the other ones.
White probably should play here and then fight. Starting to fight. It might be okay. White has to take care of two groups.
Right.
This group and this group. But Black is not completely alive. Black is being attacked too.
Sure, but they do say that one weak group in between two weak groups isn't a weak group.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Black is actually an attacking position at this time.
Even though everybody has weak groups, because White has two weak groups, Black's weak group isn't so weak.
So actually, that's why White play this on. But still, if I think she's not that good, then I can still choose. Play here and then destroy the low side, and then just instead fighting. But yeah, he just played this on. Right now, this one is not that painful.
It's not as severe. Right.
Yeah. So look at this. It's almost like Black play, White play here.
He wouldn't play there now. That would be silly. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, that's kind of wasted. So that's why he didn't jump. Even though if he jump, he can destroy the White territory black
the black
territory in the
territory,
north
right?
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is why I think no, why this thing no, why it is okay.
Got it.
And then next move, this one too. In
Right.
fact,
I was hoping you
when
would.
white,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, when white played this one, white didn't expect such like this move.
No, that would be so submissive. I mean, he couldn't hold his head up in public if he played a move like that. That would be. No, it's so submissive, right?
So yeah, of course he expected this one, and then gave up this one's turn. So why is that? Why did he just give up?
Because he wanted to get M7. This was the question I was trying to ask earlier.
Exactly.
It seems like M7 was his plan. Why make that exchange first? Because it seems like L5. Like, can't he just play it without playing L3 at all? Here, let me show you what I mean.
Yeah. If you play that one, there's not center.
If he just plays instead of this, if he just plays like, why not just play something like this?
Yeah, it's not center then.
Oh, the point is to get center.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, because once he's played this, now black has to answer here. Of course. Sorry,
Right,
I retract that whole question.
Yeah, so after this one, yeah, and then black plays Samir here. Then he can just connect, right? And then this one is somewhat wasted.
Right.
But since he made that exchange,
if
I play black, play this one, I can play here and then cut.
That would be very severe, right?
Right. But the point is,
Sente.
black, white just lost like some kind of 3-4 points, and in exchange to play A,
right?
Which kind of helped just a little bit, not that much, because there's still cutting point at B. Not that much, but like slightly.
So it helps a little bit
helps.
there. Okay.
Just a little bit. No, and then just give out like 3-4 points. That also explained that he thought, it's the game is still okay. I'm kind of rich. I wouldn't care like 3 or 4 points. If I'm safe.
Right.
So it's like I buy insurance. I pay like a 20,000.
No, so this is an insurance policy.
Yeah, right. If I can increase my life expectancy like just 1% or something.
Okay.
So, and then this one. Wow, I was very surprised.
We were curious what the point would be, like where white would play here. It can be almost.
It can be almost a losing move.
Right.
I can blame this one if white was losing.
Okay. If white loses, this move might be a culprit here.
Right. So you can normally see this one in a professional game because they're fighting just 1 or 2 points.
Right.
And this is so submissive.
Well, so
normal move.
Yeah, that was the normal move. And if you do that, emphasizes the center. It helps prevent the invasion at R12. Right. If we had been looking at that other board where he had 3, he had his framework was vulnerable at the north, at the west, and at the southeast. If he had played this one, it wouldn't be nearly as vulnerable in the north, right?
Right. Yeah, it's not. So this move shocked me.
I would never have predicted it in a million years.
No. Maybe this is because kind of his pressure, like Sedol thought like so much like being pressed, and then he cannot make any other move than try to be safe and then try to protect, but it seems like actually in fact it seems too early to do that. Yeah, that's too early. It's only move 70. If he's completely sure about the winning, then he can play this one.
Right.
But I don't know. It's too early.
Too early to do it.
Too early to do it. I mean, black can play well like this one too.
What about H17? Is that too small?
Or this move I would say better than H17.
Okay.
Because if you play this one, you can still prevent black make territory in the upper side.
On the
and then still kind of protect the right side too.
And that's that potential in the middle. Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
That
right.
would look really good for white.
This one, I would dare to say this might be a mistake.
Really?
Yeah, he might probably he lost.
So
He's leading by
it
two.
seems like it doesn't make points, right? Like there's still a monkey jump at the very least for black.
Right.
Reattachment on the right side.
So I don't understand. I mean this one. So after this one, yeah, white must like a wedge, and that's cutting point A and B.
Right.
Then you may think, oh, what if I play black play this one first?
Yeah.
What do you think?
White jumps at H18.
Yeah, exactly. Not jump. If you jump, there's a cutting point. Yeah.
So you slide.
Light move. Yeah. So again, this is cutting stones, but even if you save it, you don't really attack much.
They're still light. The stones are still light.
Yeah. So yeah, certainly white will play slide to upper side. I mean, this is pretty big though. No, if you yeah, two stones. This is pretty big, but I would say you'll slide to the upper side, and then you can count. If you count, yeah, let's count.
All right,
to
let's
make
count.
sure.
I'll do a little station identification. We'll take a pause. I'm Andrew Jackson, the American Go Association. Joining me here is Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional, one of the people on planet Earth who has a winning record against Sedol.
Could you stop saying
you
that?
Want me to stop saying that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, he's gracing us with his wonderful insights of this game that we're watching. The two players on your screen, on the left side holding the black stones, is Ke Jie, the Chinese phenomenon. He is 19 years old. He had a 70% win rate on his in the year 2015. Lee Sedol, of course, the old lion. He's a little long in the tooth, but is clearly showing that he still has what it takes to hang the best in the world. As Ke Jie had been previously rampaging nearly untouched in 2015. The fact that Lee Sedol has taken this to Game 5, I think, has Koreans' hearts racing everywhere. They're playing for $300,000, at least $300,000. I should get the exact number. But they're playing for at least $300,000, and we're hoping to see, can he pull it off? You're still counting? You're done counting.
Oh yeah, I'm done counting. Actually, this one looks like no, black is actually better.
This looks like black is better?
Yeah. So black has oh, I forgot.
Does that still
black
come
52 points?
Does that come back to the triangled stone here being maybe too slow?
Yeah, probably. Right. Yeah, that's no exactly. So black, if white was this instead of this one, let's say white was here, then next move would be this one. It makes so much difference.
Big difference.
So much difference, yeah. So at this time, no, black has 52. So 40, it's like a 10 points. White has a 42 points, but it's white turn, and the white probably have something in the center, but it's kind of black is very strong.
Right.
Yeah, so he's not going to make much territory. So, and then white can think something like this one, maybe. Make that exchange first, and then play here. Now it's easier to erase.
Got it. So you'd have to pick something a little more complicated.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I forgot maybe one of the most important things. The board on the right is Myungwan's variation board that we're using to explore the different things that might have happened. The smaller image in the upper left-hand corner is the board as it currently stands right now. We'll be revisiting that as it develops. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, but at this time it's already very close. No, I would say, oh yeah, it's getting clearer that he made this one. I mean, this one might be okay. First of all, this one might be okay, but B, I don't know. It's just like he sacrificed more than he gained, and then this one, oh, it's so kind of so soft.
Hmm.
It's not the time to be that much conservative.
He
So
could be
I would
sharper.
say, I would say at this time it's already very close. And least
Right.
he White lost whatever he gained in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. So maybe this explains why White is so sure to wedge in and create those cutting points, because he sees this. Oh no, I guess it was Black's choice by descending immediately, huh?
Yeah. Black, I think Black could have played this one.
Hmm.
It might be right move too. But at this time, White Black should play here, and then there's cutting point. And because of this cut, all the center became like a possibility to make territory because Black is weak.
So this cut is White should just cut directly, right? He shouldn't do any sort of preparation. He just should just go right ahead and cut, huh?
White can just cut. It's like also now or never, because if I play somewhere else,
Right.
White is not going to protect this.
Right.
Why is not going to play like this or this? I mean Black can protect at least somewhere here.
So because before the break, I was thinking that this might be an opportunity for White to do one of those really fancy moves where he plays something like this, somewhere around point C that you'd identified. And if, it would be too submissive for Black to just connect, right? So something like this could really threaten to draw a really large territory in the middle. But
no, it's not.
It's
no
a
again.
bad plan.
In the center, you can really make territory by just like a hard working. You should, for example, you should buy like kind of building and get rent to be rich.
This is because it's open on the top side and it's on the west side, on the north. And
then Black is not going to play here. Black can still play something like this. And then I would say the value of A is actually bigger than value of B.
Okay. Well, I picked B kind of at random, but the idea was more that sort of direction rather than just capturing immediately.
Yeah, but he should. I mean, this kind of attacking position that changes so many things. Like the weakness, if you check any weakness, for example, like this cut, will be gone. And then it's much easier to make territory in the center by
it's a
having
much more
this attacking
active
position.
way of thinking. You don't want to try and just build the territory directly. What was the analogy you were using? You want to charge rent, basically. You want to charge Black rent for his weak group.
Right. So you can just naturally, without really working very hard, to make a wall like in all 4 ways. But if you keep attacking position, then your opponents will help you to block like a left side, a right side, up and down, and then that's eventually how you can make a territory. And that's probably the only way to make a territory in the center.
For White to make that. Okay, so White cuts, and then the next moves are kind of like forced, right? This is
and that's what happened, basically. And they play this one. So it's enforcing him to leave, and then try to block the center. But he played here. Try to come outside.
Now we're back to where we started. All right, so let's go back and rejoin the fight in the middle, in the bottom, because when we left it, it was looking like that cut was going to be too much for White to handle.
So he played this one.
And now I think White's move, I definitely didn't see it coming, but it is a crosscut. I want you to know that I see that this next move is a crosscut, not the empty triangle.
Oh yeah, okay, right. So that's very good. That's progress.
Right.
So if you connect this one, you may see what's going to happen. So Black can play here. Oh, that was very good move. Causes reading is very good. I would say overall.
Right.
Isidore played very well, but overall, I would say Causes reading is better than Isidore's reading.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I
Sedol's reading is terrifying.
Right. But sometimes he missed. He missed something. Especially in the second game, he could have won very easily. Like I said. But at this time, he can push. Black can push and come out.
Oh, this looks.
Yeah, this one doesn't work.
Right.
I play here.
And now the bottom dies.
Yeah, bottom dies. This one also died.
Oh.
This one, since this one is center.
Right. Since that one's center, that also won't work. Black will then still have time to go cut on the bottom.
Right.
And there's no aji for white on the bottom either, right? If white captures the stone and sente,
Oh, no. Yeah.
he doesn't have anything around L4.
No, it's that. It's just that. Yeah. Oh, that's such a good move. And then that explains, in fact, even this exchange doesn't help.
Right. Change that at all.
Oh, but actually, if he made this exchange, so he already had that exchange, right? Then he can if he had the exchange already, then he can probably play this on right away without making that exchange.
But he won't. But black won't answer that, right? Like black,
yeah, I mean,
that exchange is no good.
If
he'd made it earlier, exchange, like even earlier.
Yeah, right. Much earlier. Yeah, not right now, of course. It doesn't work.
Got it.
Yeah. So still, might be a losing move. That he didn't make that exchange
when he had the chance. Right.
Right. Exactly. So right now, it's not difficult to connect. Without much like a damage. Still can play here.
So can we just go back to where he had that chance, real quick?
Oh yeah, sure.
You remember which one that was? Right there. He could have, instead of protecting the territory, made this exchange first before blocking on the southeast. And if he'd done that, then he would have been in a better shape.
Right. If nothing happens in the center, there's some weakness, there's some RG definitely, but nothing happens. Black white was winning almost Komi.
Right. So I guess kind of this means that white can take a little bit of damage. He can take like 5 points of damage and still be ahead.
Yeah, of course. In 5 points damage will be okay, but right now it's not 5 points if you have to give up the 2 stones.
That's way more than 5.
15 points.
Oof. Okay, so he's got to fight to hang on to those, and he can't just connect them. So what he has to do instead is he has to change the fight, right? He has to find something else. So he cuts.
He finds something else to get like a 10 points benefit that compromise that the 15 points loss.
Right. I'm saying that because he can't just play here and try and connect. Right?
Oh, no.
So he has to switch, and he cuts up here to find what he can do. Like, he has to sort of change the situation here to figure out... he has to change the situation in the middle of the board around h7 so that he can find some way to save those stones or take less damage. He can take a little bit of damage, but he can't take a lot of damage. He can't give up all those stones.
So it's not like changing the subject. It's kind of, trying to get some benefits, instead of to make up the loss or the loss he should take on the loss side. So what I'm talking about is like, let's say let's play this one.
Right.
It's dead, right?
Right.
So he lost like a 15 points.
So
but I can play this one.
And now this looks really similar.
And then that one doesn't work. Black cannot save it. So black should play here. And then I can cut and get some benefit.
And would we have to count again, or does this look like it's close?
Yeah, but the problem is if this one is like a 10 points benefit, what do you think?
Then black would be ahead.
No, that if it's like a 10 points benefit for white, then it might be okay. White might be okay still. White
10
might
points
be
for white,
winning.
but 15 points for black.
Right.
Right.
So white lost like only 5 points, right? but he played this one. I mean, white made this card, and he played black played this one. That means white's A could have been here.
Ah, he gave up.
He
That's
bu-
right, because when we counted
Right.
previously, you counted C as white's cente.
Yeah,
And
that's
now,
right.
got it.
So he lost like a 5 points here. You know, the value of C is where like a 5 points.
Right.
So he should get like a 15 points. He lost 5 points at C. He lost like 15 points on the low side.
Mhm.
So 20 points.
He
So he
gained
should
10
make
points.
up at least like a 15 points. But I don't think there's 15 points.
Right. Great.
So, but let's still count.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you do count. I mean, that's hard work, but
All right. Let's pause for station identification. Are you going to count?
yeah. How about let's take a break?
Okay,
No.
let's take a little commercial break.
Yeah.
We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. So
Okay.
don't go anywhere. There's wow, there's a lot. Myungwan, thank you for joining us. Myungwan Kim of the 9-Dan professional of the Korean Baduk Association. I'm Andrew Jackson. We're watching Lee Sedol versus Koje. Don't go anywhere. Hey folks, so we will be back in just a second, but before we do that, I do want to give you a few announcements about what's going on the AGA channel, so you can put it on your calendar, make sure you don't have any dates planned or whatever, make sure you're ready. All this week, we're going to have the AGA Professional Qualifying Tournament. This is the AGA's professional system up in cooperation with the Korean Baduk Association and the Jungwo Chiwon, and it's pretty exciting. We're going to crown our 5th pro this year, and the fighting is already pretty fierce. It's an interesting tournament. We're going to have a round robin preliminary, which determines seeding for double elimination tournament, and we'll try and get some streaming up on that within the next few days. There's been some difficulty with the site Wi-Fi, but anyway, that's all going to be great. So watch for those on this channel. You definitely want to subscribe. If you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of it, please help the spread of Go in America by going ahead down to usgo.org, make a donation, you can join. At the very least, you can sign up for our email newsletter, which is pretty great. It's, I think, the largest the English language newsletter in the world. So definitely go ahead and do that. You can also donate to the AGF, which is a registered nonprofit. You get tax benefit. And let's see, do I local announcements? Oh yeah, on the 10th, we had Ha-Jin Lee, 3-Dan professional of the KBA, is going to play an exhibition match against Antti Tormanen, the new Finnish professional, who is a professional through the Nihon Kien, the Japanese association. They're going to do that on Saturday. That should be a lot of fun. That exhibition match is going to be streamed here, and I think we're going to share insights on the game afterwards. In the meantime, thank you. We are almost over 9,000. If we are over 9,000, I think we're going to have a very special treat. So we'll see if we can push it that extra extra burst, and we'll be back. Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages. I'm Andrew Jackson. I'm joined here by Kim, 9 Down Pro. We are watching the final game of the MLILY Cup 2015. Sedol versus Koje. Who's going to emerge victorious? So,
I couldn't wait to show what they're reading.
okay, please, because I'm all ears as well.
I'm so thrilled, by the depth of their reading.
Okay. Share it with us,
First of all, I showed this one.
Right.
I showed this one, and that's not enough.
Not enough.
First of all, yeah, just like I counted roughly,
Mm-hmm.
by like adding and subtracting. So black gained like 20 points, but white didn't gain that much.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like 10 points, more than 10 points actually, the difference. So white is losing, but then why black didn't play here? Because white is not going to play this one.
Okay.
White can cut this one.
What? That cut looks impossible.
It looks like a completely black territory, and black is safe.
It looks like two eyes and alive and like everything.
Yeah, nothing's going to happen, right?
But
wow, look at this.
same point.
Connect. Yeah, but white can play this one first. If I play, let's say black play here, Atari and Atari.
Oh,
beautifully dead.
Look at that. That's a beautiful shortage right there.
Yeah. Black should play here.
But
black should give up everything. Yeah. That makes difference. That is different.
Wow.
I can win. I can win like with this kind of, like a 7-8 points additional.
That's amazing.
At least. Yeah, right. And then what if black play here? Now it's your turn.
It's my turn?
Yeah, show me your strengths.
Oh man. You're killing me here.
Like a difficult one.
Well, okay. All right, here we go. Let me see. I would say I like the same point.
Yeah, right.
I like the same point because I see that this is still short this way.
Right.
I'm less sure about what happens if black resists this way.
Yeah, I can cut.
This cut is still good?
No, not that one. The other one.
The other one. The other cut.
Cross cut.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
it just captures the stones. Right. Sorry, little braino right there.
Okay, so let me show another variation.
Please, go right ahead.
Black can play. I mean, this one doesn't make any sense. Any difference?
Right, looks the same.
Yeah. After this is cut A and cut B.
Right.
It's MLILY.
Right.
So
white saves those stones, and it's a total reversal.
Yeah. At this point, this one is the right move. Kind of, looks like by the point, and that's what nothing's going to happen. I mean, if it's like this one, it's almost like the same as I showed you.
Similar, right?
Yeah, this doesn't change anything, but I can play here first and play here.
Wow.
Black can minimize the damage, but still pretty big damage.
That's the same one where you said he should give away everything. It's just transposed to the other one.
Yeah, and then because of this cut, that's even center.
Wow.
Play here. That's good enough. Yeah, that extra two stones.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is good enough to reverse the game. So yeah, look at this. I mean, he's like is he like in Boyomi?
I don't know. I don't think we have a time check lately. And if there is one in the chat, I haven't seen it. So. It's been a little full.
So after this card, if I play somewhere here, then this one is center. And all the left side is dead.
Right, and that's way more than black can bear.
Right. So yeah, I mean, this one doesn't even worse. It's even worse. I mean, right now it's 2 stone is almost dead. So, I mean, that doesn't change anything. The fact that black can get all these 3 stones. I mean, white can get all these 3 stones, and that's good enough to win.
Right. especially if you can
So
get it in Sente.
right, getting the syntax.
I
Right.
think I did
So,
just see that Isedol is in Byoyomi. He is in overtime.
wow, such a great reading.
Mm-hmm.
And if opponent, Isidor's opponent was like me,
Mm-hmm.
then I'd be kicked out. I'm kind of sad to say, but I didn't see them move in the first place.
Uh-huh. Well, that would
But
have been it. That would have been the knockout blow.
Koje, find it and play this on. Another triangle,
Yeah, but
but
well,
when
this
you're
one is
fighting,
not a cut. That's a triangle. That is not a cross
yeah,
cut at
just
all.
triangle, just
Right.
like pure crane, pure triangle. But when you're fighting, when you're reading, you don't care at all about the shaping.
Right. And so apparently Koje has an hour and 50 minutes left, apparently.
Oh,
This is
really?
well, no, so it's hard to say because W Baduk doesn't pause the clock while they're at lunch. So whoever's turn it is at lunch loses in a whole hour. So on W Baduk, Koje or Isedol has a whole hour that he's.
Okay.
So it's not immediately clear from the W Baduk.
Yeah. So yeah, that works. That's such a good move too.
Ooh. So why can't White just block here? It looks like
Yeah, right.
right. What's the threat?
And then still Black cannot or White cannot connect these two stones. I mean, that's the whole key point.
Why
That's
can't
what's happening.
It looks like he can.
Yeah, he can play this one,
Uh-huh.
but the damage will be huge.
Oh.
Damage huge.
So he can connect the stones, but at
yeah.
what price? At what?
Yeah. Ugh, that's too much.
Wow.
That's too much. And then Black should play. White should play this one. That's Kote. And then what difference were we talking about? Like 7 points,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But look at this. These two stones and
That's
then
4.
some destroyed White territory. That's only 7 points. And then Black played this one.
Right. Which gets it's a 5-point difference.
Yeah,
to not be able
without
to
White
Hane.
playing at A. Yeah, that's right. So the game is over.
Wow.
So
White has to resist.
yeah, right. Well, I had to find something else. And then this one is what he thought it would work.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's kind of same, but he didn't make that exchange.
So he
White
still
didn't
has
make-
some options.
Yeah, White didn't make that exchange, so
Mhm.
it's okay, it's good. But you can see it.
It
in
looks
fact,
really
right now.
similar to the damage that you showed. That was.
Yeah, right. So it's not going to work.
Oh, and
I
White has
feel
to come back and
so-
connect there.
Yeah, I feel so sorry for Isador.
So how bad is it? How far is he behind?
I mean, yeah, I have to count.
We'll have to count.
I can pretty much see because if you count the good things about counting continuously,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like a building blocks. So you can count, or you can just count the difference only.
Right.
If
When
you counted previously.
Right.
Right. I counted previously, and then I could set the goal, and then this one just I can add I can basically subtract White's damage, like a 3 points, something like a 3-4 points,
Okay.
and then I can add what Black gained.
Sure.
Like 1. Let me use number.
Right.
So 1, 2, and that's 3, 1.3,
Mm-hmm.
and 4. He just gave up.
Mm-hmm. He
Like
gave it up for
5.
5.
Yeah, 6, and then he also White lost like a somewhere here,
Sure.
and then somewhere here.
There's your 10 points of
Yeah.
damage, and that was his lead right there.
Yeah, right. Less than 10 points. I mean, and most like a 7 point, like a Komi. You're talking about like a Komi difference, right?
Right. So how does Sedol get back in this game? Where does he look to get it back?
No, there's no fighting left.
There's none left. What if there's no Aji on the bottom? There's
fighting.
no.
No fighting. It's the game is. I mean, I'm so reluctant to say this one.
But
The game is over.
oh. Okay.
I think but let me check the final. So I can see. I don't see like a trading, but and my heart is breaking. No, all the there's so many Koreans here. I think today, right?
Oh, we have a lot of
There
Koreans
is-
here today.
I'm really sorry, no audience.
But the number that I have been counting is
Mhm.
over 9,000, and we are almost at 10,000. Which I think people said they
wow.
would do a Gangnam Style if we hit over 9,000, but I'm not actually sure. So,
Okay. But
it's hard.
let's
How
count.
can they expect us to dance? There's such bad news. Oh, looks like there was a little bit of an.
Okay. Okay, let me count. You can make announcement. No,
Okay.
whatever announcement.
Another announcement. Let's see. So I already announced that we're going to have the professional qualifiers all this week, so you should definitely subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We'll have more live go with commentary. Myungwan will be providing commentary. And we may also have commentary from Jenny Shen or Lee Ha-jin as the week goes. The preliminary part of the AJ qualifier tournament wrap up in a couple days, and the double elimination tournament days after that. Not only is it over 9,000, it is still. This is getting. Fortunately,
Yeah, that's like a 10 points difference.
and there's no way to reverse it.
No way to reverse.
He has. Oh no, he can't make.
Uh,
So can we go into the end game that you count once, because you're basically just counting the confirmed territories, and you're sort of assuming that all of the end game moves are pretty much the same.
yeah. So he can right now. He can probably play this one because that's kind of center.
Wow. It's
Even
ending
if he
at.
play, yeah. Even if he play like this, let's say like this. This one is center, by the way.
That one
Right.
is for white. Oh, because he can cut through it. Top, or does he?
Oh, wait a minute. There's some end game possible. This one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he should play this one. That
Have a pay.
really will be the last hope. Oh, so he has hope. Yeah, this call. He should win this call.
Because of all the threats in the middle for white, it seems like he has to win it.
I mean, whether he has like a shortage of core threats or not, no, he must make this.
He still
call.
has to fight.
Right. He has to find some hidden 3 or 4 points. And this one works because if black extend, I can cut and make a tarry.
Damn. Just like that, those black stones are dead, and that is total reversal. So of course that can't happen.
Oh, that he has at least hope, some kind of hope.
Myungwan, you can't give up on him that quickly. You're so quick to throw him under the bus, but come on, this is Isedol, Myungwan.
Yeah.
Anybody can find their way through this position. Tim.
Yeah, so he right now he must have center. And then play that one. But in fact, actually, I kind of doubt he has more core threats.
Really?
And then also, if he play, he should have center, right? And then right now he cannot play this one. And I mean right now because it's going to be destroyed. It's so badly destroyed.
So he has to wedge first.
Yeah, right. And then this one, same.
Right.
I mean, you can try this one, but it's going to be destroyed.
Faster.
So badly, right? I mean, yeah, this one, there's nothing.
Right.
Comparing what black can destroy of white territory. So white should play this one first. That's kind of pretty bad damage that white play here. Or in fact, there might be a big mistake. the white made this exchange.
That cut for that connection.
Right.
Well,
This one.
if he had to make that cut to make the sequence on the bottom work, then that would mean that the mistake is actually even earlier, right? If he has to play that cut.
So let me think. He can play this one first, and then just play here. So if I play black play this one somewhere here, then white can play here. If I play this one, then it's same, right?
Right.
The only worry was that black could protect from this side. Black cannot play just like this because the system is dead.
Right. He
But
can't do that.
yeah, what if black play here? But you can make since white made this exchange,
Uh-huh.
I can play Makatari and red. Then what is center? Do you see that? No.
Oh, I see. He can't throw
Yeah.
in because he's short on the other side.
Right.
What I saw first.
So if you don't see like this kind of manipulation move,
So just real quick, let's take this 2 moves farther. So black can't throw in this way because he's short on this side.
right.
So this dies.
Uh-huh.
And the reason, just to take this 2 moves farther, the reason why this is bad is that if black protects on this side, this catches these stones.
It's bad for black.
And if black protects on this side, these.
No. That one.
Now
No,
what
that one. No, actually, that one doesn't work.
Right. So sorry. Please show me.
Yeah. Why should play here? Because if you play just this one, that
it doesn't work. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah. Right. So you should play here, and then you can fight. I mean, I have to read still.
This fight is not a foregone conclusion, but it does look like it's good for white.
Yeah, looks like it works, right? So there might be at least option he could think of.
Huh?
And this one is Seki.
Seki would be pretty good though.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's definitely pretty good. And then black black should leave, in the center somewhere here. And then that's good enough. White destroyed a lot.
Right.
So there probably was an option. I mean, they're going to find out. They're going Sedol and then all the professional will study after this one. That's like a.
You said he reviews his games like 15 hours.
Yeah, right. But I think there might be option that. So after this card, there's so much bad exchange in the real game. Yeah, because of the exchange, he could play this one as center.
Right.
And then this one is, by the way, center. If I play here.
Now white can cut and take a huge profit in the corner.
Right. So after this one, he should have center. Oh, wait a minute. So I think black would play this one though. Just make center and then play here.
Get rid of that Aji.
Yeah. Why didn't play that one? If
I
play.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I play this one. Yeah, still black can destroy white. Black can destroy white's territory.
Right. So, but black didn't give white sente here. After this, white connects and black tanukis to attach underneath.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Is this greed? Is this?
No. Right now, the center is critically important. The value of center is huge. We talk about the value of
20
center,
points, right? 25 points, yeah.
Yeah, right. So if I play something like this, then he's going to play this one right away.
Right, and then
the game is over.
Decided.
Yeah, just decided. So why cannot just play here? Why is losing? The center is very important. Why should you find something else?
Right. So now it just looks like it's going to get complicated again.
Not really. So this one, it's not that much.
Okay. It
Yeah,
says
look at this.
it's equal to what white loses on the right
It's
with
I would
those with those
say
triangled stones. Right?
I'd say it's like even less.
Okay.
He can play. He destroy. Black destroy white territory more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I would say white is struggling right now. Oh, it did what they played?
That's what they played.
Oh, okay.
You're looking
what
at
they
it.
played. And
Now you're
then
still looking at it.
yeah, he played that one. Yeah, he must play that one.
So there are
Whatever.
two co's.
But then black will destroy the right side, not responding to upper side.
It'll be
And then
mutual destruction.
Yeah, but I can see that black can destroy more than white can destroy black. Oh, black just responded.
Does that give white a chance? Does that give white a chance now? Can white protect the right?
If I see them move, the first thought that came up to my mind is that the game is over.
Because if black can do this, then it must be really desperate.
No, I mean, if black play this one,
Right.
that means that's enough.
Right. Saying that's
Normally,
it. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's just stop playing. That's enough. We played, well enough.
That's what K18 means. It was fun. I had a good time, but the time has come to pack it in.
Yeah, it's time to stop.
Wow.
I mean, I have to count, but that's basically what's happening.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
I hope. No, it's not, but most of the time.
We gotta call it like we see it. All right, we give you the real scoop here on the AGA YouTube channel. We'll let you know what actually happens.
Okay, let me count.
Okay, go ahead and count.
I can't just keep talking. I need to count.
All right, go ahead and count.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna switch back to our logo. I'm Andrew Jackson, as you see on your screen there. This is Myungwan Kim 9 Pro. We're watching the end of the MLILY finals. Kujae and Sedol. What a thrilling game it has been. The series at 2-2. Sedol won the first game, lost the next two to go down to match point, fought back here to go 2-2, and it looked like he was in a commanding position entering the middle game here. But Kujae was able to capitalize on one or two maybe slow and questionable moves. Totally reverse the game. Oh.
So it's still like a 10 points.
Still like a 10-point difference. So does that mean 3-point margin?
Right.
So this is before Komi.
So they can just remove the core.
He just connects and
that's enough.
Oh. Well. So what tournaments are you looking forward to this year? So it's 2016. We've had the new year. We've rung in the new year with a bang. We've got this. We've got the AGA Pro qualifiers. We've got the we've got the
you mean the for the live commentary or
yeah. What upcoming tournaments are you looking forward to? I know the Nongshim Cup is coming up in March. Is that right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Nongshim Cup. Yeah, that's a pretty big tournament.
And we're gonna try and broadcast the finals of that too.
Yeah, right.
I believe Kujae is playing in the finals of the.
Yeah. He's still alive.
Right. So if you want to see more Kujae, you can go ahead and subscribe. We will be broadcasting those games from the Nongshim Cup coming up in March. As soon as we get dates, we will let you know what they are. So there's the Nongshim Cup. What else? What other upcoming events on the Go calendar are there? I know that Iyama Yuta is on the hunt to try and have every single major Japanese title.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still alive in the Nongshim Cup, right? In that international tournament.
이제?
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
so sure. No, 이제?
The
Okay.
Nongshim Cup is the team tournament, right? I'm thinking of the right one.
Yeah, right. There's so many international tournaments these days. So if we really do all the international tournaments and some interesting games, there might be like a year-long, broadcasting.
Mm.
Yeah, every week or something.
So the way to do that is to subscribe right here. That's where you're.
Right. Did we increase the subscribers?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We had over 10,000 people. 1,000. Ridiculous. And at over 100 chat messages per minute, it was quite in excess of anything our poor chat moderators could kept up with at all. So we appreciate you guys keeping it cool and respectful in the chat room. And wow. Also, we've got some upcoming interviews. I know that our transcriptionist Kevin Huang, also known as Go Talk, you can find him on Talk, is the guy who's been bringing you these games. He also interviews folks from the Go world. I think we might have an interview planned with Iha Jin before, and I know that he on Juncture, one of the American. Are you counting again there?
I was thinking about like some kind of end game like this one. If we check whether this is center or not. I mean, this one is center, then it can reduce the margin, but black can play here.
Not Sente.
Not center. Even after this one.
Still not Sente.
Yeah, still not center.
Oh.
This one is center, but after this, black can jump.
Huh? Looks hopeless for.
Why cannot even squeeze or something?
Right.
Nothing happens. Especially if black play black make this exchange. There's no reason to make this exchange. No, sometimes make this exchange, then nothing happened.
Still nothing.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Man, you got my hopes up there. Darn.
So 10 points difference is not going to be caught up.
Oh, you know what, Myungwan? I took the demo board away from folks. Can we show them that demo, that what you were reading out real quick? Sorry. For a full refund, please send an email to operations@usgo.org. I'll process your refund as quickly as possible. Make sure that you get the full amount that you paid for this broadcast right back in whole. Would you show us that variation though? You were looking at what happens after white connects the ko, right?
Right. You mean this one?
Right, this one. You were saying that that connecting the ko at 015 isn't even Sente. That even if even if black goes over there and tries, there's nothing here in the upper right-hand corner.
Right.
That's all she wrote. It's not even a squeeze, right?
No, not even squeeze.
Right.
I mean, if demo is center, then maybe the difference is not as big.
But it doesn't look like there's a squeeze.
No. And then how about this one then? I'll show you another one. If let's say, what if this one is center? They may change a little bit, right?
That doesn't look like Sente to me. If I were playing Blitz on Taijum, I would totally just be like, that's not Sente.
Yeah, if I play here, then black can just jump.
Right.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Nothing. Not even risky.
No, I don't know. I mean, this kind of reading is so easy for black, so that's why he played this one.
Right.
That's why he could play here, and then in his mind, the winning of this game is 100% guaranteed.
Right. So
reading all the variations.
With the amount of time that these players have on their clocks, it should be no problem for Kuje to take this one.
So yeah, the critical moment for this game was still here.
Sorry, which one?
After A.
Oh, after black's cut at A. That's right. He missed that chance. Right.
I would say white didn't look at that carefully, or he couldn't read completely for what's going to happen.
Right.
So
prior to, so that actually means that the mistake would be here, because prior to this move, white has the opportunity to make this exchange.
I mean, yeah, that's
whoop, not that
there
one.
might be an option, right? There might be an option,
Then if he comes back and does this, then it got much better.
right?
And then and then one of the other questionable moves you'd identified was this one right here. Looked a little slow.
Right. Yeah, that one looks like a mistake. Yeah, that was too slow.
Any other points that you think were interesting? Because the original Joseki with G3, the Juncture at G3, that definitely looked like white was going to get off to a great start.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's got to be so painful to miss an exchange like that and have it cost you $300,000. I don't know. I would have a lot of trouble. You know, I hear that the phrase is that you sleep like a baby. People say you sleep like a baby. It means you sleep really well. But if I was Sedol and I said, you know, I'm gonna sleep like a baby after losing this game, that would mean that I would like sleep for half an hour and then I'd wake up and cry for half an hour and then I'd sleep for half an hour and then I'd wake up and cry for another half an hour. It would be so distraught.
Yeah.
Oh, such a heartbreaker.
Oh, did he play this one?
Looks that way.
Yeah.
And a few more moves besides. See the game right now.
Oh, he didn't take that. He didn't take this one. It's okay. If you play here, let me count again. There's nothing here, right?
I hope you're not asking me seriously. I certainly couldn't tell you.
Okay, so this. Oh, that was pretty big too. Oh, and then this one's big. Okay, let me see. Let me count again. If this one was enough? Not.
If this was enough for white, then black wouldn't have time to take the ko on the top. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, if this is good enough for black, so that black could have played here. Black could have played A. Just remove the ko.
Take the ko at the top. Right. Got it.
Right.
Got it. So if you're just joining us, I'm Andrew Jackson. This is Myungwan Kim, 9 Pro from the KBA. This is the closing minutes of the 2015 MLILY Cup. We are counting out some possible alternate game solutions to see if Sedol can pull a rabbit out of a hat. It's looking kind of grim, though. If I were a betting man, I'd be putting this on Team all the way. But, no, Lee Sedol, LSD makes you see things. So Team LSD, it could be anything.
Oh. I think this one is still okay, but in fact, what black played, yeah, that was big too. I mean, I just want to remove the ko because that was ko, right?
Right.
That was ko, so I just kind of make it sure.
You want to take the koaji off if you can, right?
Yeah, right. But actually, this is pretty big too, so I don't think that makes any difference.
Doesn't change the result.
Yeah, it doesn't change the result. And then, in fact, black has pretty many like a good ko. And then also look at this.
So he can start this ko for free,
yeah,
right?
Right.
He's not risking anything.
It's kind of double ko.
Right.
It's kind of double ko, right?
He'll get either that one or the one at H18.
Either one's fine.
Right.
To win.
Right.
So his end game is very, very good too. No,
I mean, that's what they say. They say it's flawless, right? Like
right. Yeah. It's better than the heydays Lee Chang-ho's end game.
Really, it's better than Lee Chang-ho's end game. That's so. You were saying, is this a recent development that all of the pros are like all play top-notch end games now? Is that
okay? So Endgame is also part of reading.
Ah.
You have to read a lot. If your reading is good, you must be good at Endgame.
And everybody nowadays is really good at reading, huh?
Right. So that's why Ichangho didn't have an edge. No, everyone Endgame is so good.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot just like a behind like a 1.5 and then he catch up like a 2.5 at the end game and then still be winning.
Uh-huh.
That era is gone.
Oh. So
Yeah,
why is
nobody
everyone
can do it.
better at reading now? Like what changed? Why is that era what has been so translational about
Okay, so for those of you who didn't had chance to listen, the four changes
uh-huh.
that they made the listen professional like way stronger than before.
Uh-huh.
One of them was life and death program.
Right.
That changed everything. For example, I'm
And
sorry,
not when you
if
say life and death problems, you mean that the way we do life and death problems in the last 10 years is totally different than how pros have
yeah,
done them previously. It's not that
yeah,
that pros are just now doing life and death problems.
no. So it's not like a way of doing it.
Uh-huh.
Also, it's kind of quality of life and death problem or the materials they're using.
Uh-huh.
So first of all, I'm sorry, if you listened, before,
You may have
but
heard us say this. That's right.
okay, when I because there's so many newcomers today, so it's okay, I think.
Right.
So when I became a professional,
Uh-huh.
the life and death program, most of life and death programs came from Japan.
When did you become a professional? Just to give us some context.
1994.
1994. Okay,
Yeah.
11
So
years.
no,
Oh no, 21 years ago.
21 years. Yeah, 21 years ago.
I don't
So
want you to take this the wrong way, Myungwan. You've been a professional for longer than Koje has been alive.
yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm so embarrassed.
This is I just saying. When you
That's
became a professional, I
what.
was probably still just working on algebras. Don't feel too bad.
Okay. So and then those life and death programs are
Uh-huh.
kind of easy in today's standard, but at that time it's supposed to be like
Mm-hmm.
easy. I mean, if I solve life and death problem, every single life and death problem could be
Right.
solvable, could be solved within 15 minutes
Hmm.
if you are professional.
Right.
Otherwise, shame on yourself.
Right.
So it's like you cannot really you don't have like a chance to read like a 100, like a 200, so like a deeply.
Sure, because the problems are they're all easy enough to be solved within 15 minutes. How far can you take that?
Yeah. But then right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's the first time that I found out that there might be life and death problem that I cannot solve. I was so embarrassed.
Oh man. Did you ever solve that one, by the way, that you had at the Go Center that you showed us
Oh yeah, I
when you
gave up.
visited? You gave. Oh no.
Yeah,
Sorry.
gave up. Yeah. So yeah, this the quality of life and death problem has
Uh-huh.
been changed like so much.
Okay, so you
It's so much.
said you had four things, right? So
Mhm.
that first one is the life and death is better. What's the second one?
Actually, the most important one is internet.
The internet, even more
Yeah,
than life and death.
even more than life and death.
Hmm.
So like a Koje, all the top players,
Mm-hmm.
they play like 1,000 games, on the internet,
Right.
and they get the chance to play with other professionals like every day. Sometimes like 10 games
Uh huh.
every day, which would be so like unimaginable when
Huh.
there's no internet.
Wow. So I've.
So when I
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
so when I became a professional,
Mm-hmm.
we came out like a so innovative idea, which is like you can meet every Saturday
Mm-hmm.
and play two games
Right. Every Saturday, so once a week, you would play two
once a
games.
week, two games with other professionals. So innovative, so efficient.
And instead, the kids these days get to play 10 games every single day against top professionals all the
Right?
time. Ah.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you.
Mhm.
If if programmers are able to write a really top level AI, would that also transform the game and give professionals a way to play really strong people all the time? Like they wouldn't even have to go on the internet. They would be able to play, a real top level player all the time. You know,
But we're talking about like a quality.
well, like this happened in chess, right? That now you can play somebody who's as good as Kasparov, right? The Deep Blue,
Okay.
right? And it
So
really dramatically changed chess and how people train for chess.
I'm going to tell you
Uh-huh.
the real difference between human and computer
Okay.
in professional perspective.
Okay.
So the computer can read like 100, not 100, like trillions and trillions of moves,
Sure.
right? Actually, no, this one I
Probably
told to my
billions.
students
Yeah.
exactly today.
Uh-huh.
So, and then, but if you and like think about the reading, and then whose reading is better than the other,
Mm-hmm.
then you have to think about like in two perspective:
Hmm.
the quality of the moves
Mm-hmm.
and quantity of the moves.
Right.
So computer program can read like a trillions of moves, but it's very unlikely that those moves are like exactly same move that you can
Mm-hmm.
see on the board.
Hmm.
It's
Okay.
just a random move,
Right.
right?
Right.
But professionals, if they read like a 100 moves, it's might like a 98% of possibility
Right.
that they can actually see the same moves on the board.
This reminds me of a chess quote when Gary Kasparov was told that Deep Blue could read so many tens of thousands of moves. And somebody said, "Well, how many moves read? They could read 10,000 moves a second." They said, "So Gary, how many moves do you read a second?" He says, "I probably just read one, but it's the right one."
Oh, really?
So it's the same kind of idea. The idea that the pros are
Right.
only going to read the moves that are the highest quality moves.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So computer software, cannot compete in
Hmm.
terms of quality.
Okay. Well, so you said that number one was that Life and Death has just made everybody's reading so much better,
Mhm.
right? Which also is how we got on this subject, because we're talking about why everybody has such a grade A endgame. Because since
So
everybody's reading has
okay,
improved, everybody's endgame has gotten better,
let
right?
me let me do this one first.
Hmm.
There was a big accident.
Wait, what? A big accident?
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
What happened? Hang on. Let's go to the demo. Show us.
What is it? What happened? Look
Uh,
at this. He played this one as center.
right. He wasn't supposed to get that in Sente, was he?
No, he was supposed to get it as center. So actually, the accident happened when he played. Wow, there's a big accident.
What does this
He
mean? What does this
actually,
mean?
yeah, he should have played here. Of course. So at this time,
That.
if he
Oh my
played
gosh.
if he played this one,
Uh huh.
then it's exactly the same as I showed you.
Right. Right.
He can jump. Nothing happened.
Right.
Clean that. But since he connected this one.
Mm-hmm.
Now that doesn't work. This one doesn't work.
He can't jump.
He can't jump. And then this
And
one
what if he just blocks? Yeah.
is core. This is
Oh,
core.
what a disaster of a co.
What how can this happen?
I don't know. How much
It's
does anybody? If you know in the chat how much time the players have, please let us know. We're very curious if Koje is in seconds reading
oh I
or.
can't I can't believe this one. Why this one? Oh my god! If that is a mistake,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then because they lose this game, that one would be like the biggest mistake in
Wow.
decades.
Okay. 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 So that would be out of this world. But if we just go back, so all that happened was he got that in Sente. So the board, as it currently stands right now,
It's so much different. It's like
how
I don't
big?
know. It's like
How much?
and it's like a 4 points difference. the least, the minimum, because he just lost 1 point here, right? He just lost 1 point.
Right, but he lost its gote, right? And he's still got the two
Yeah, and then
ko's
he got this on a center.
uh-huh.
It might be 4 or 5 points difference.
4 or 5 okay, so do we need to
Maybe
count again?
4.
Do we need to count again?
Definitely.
All right.
means-
All right, let's take a little break and let's count again. I'm Andrew Jackson.
Okay,
Joining me, Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association. We are watching what may have just been, quote, the mistake of the century, unquote, in this game. They're playing for $300,000. You would not want to go down in history for making one of these mistakes. Sedol versus Koje. If Koje manages to make a mistake like this and it costs the game, that could set your confidence back years, right? Like this could be.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe this.
Wow. So okay. So we're gonna finish that count. Let's not get overexcited. I'm gonna take a leisurely time. We're gonna count. I'm gonna finish my announcements. This is game 5, so this is the final game. Winner takes home $300,000. That's it. And that one answer, he must have played it quickly. It must have been very, very.
I said like a mistake of like a decade,
Right.
but it might be century.
Century.
Right. Yeah.
Well, it's a pretty. We're
Might be a
only
century.
we're at the very beginning of the century here. This is. Wow.
I mean, in his level, I mean, he's like a top.
You know better.
And then this is the final game of World Championship.
So
it's unimaginable.
All right.
Mistake.
So is he? Can you show us the sequence again? Let's just walk everyone through that mistake. Let's make it totally clear.
Okay, so
what we're talking about. So let's go back to where we were originally trying to see if White could get that move in.
Okay, so actually, I can just start from here. So this move,
right?
He played A as co-threats, right?
Right. It's a co-threat for the top ko, right, or the middle.
Right. And then Black should have responded to this one.
Right.
Then the next move, this one, he should have played here, right?
Right.
And that one, no, the one he just played A is not center.
If Black has answered correctly, if Black answers correctly here, then A is not center.
A is not center.
Right. Okay.
Because
there you are.
They play here, and then after this one, there's only one way, and Black play here.
And everything's safe. There's no problem. There's no trouble.
Safe. Nothing at all.
Right.
You can see now, right? More clearly. But look at this. White played, Black played. Instead of this one, he played here.
All right. So we're moving those stones around on you. T16 just switched places for S15, and that changes the whole thing.
Boom! It's done.
Can't make that happen. Right.
So in this case, Black was here.
Right. At T16, it's right. At S15, totally different.
Black should play this on here like this. But that one is ko.
White can throw in and force a ko. If Black connects, it's the same problem. He can't connect. It's wow. What a debacle. They're fighting a ko. Wow.
I feel very tired. I was exhausted.
So here's a question for you. If he had played the correct connection, White would have had 2 more co-threats, right? Like if
but this we are talking about co-threats, right?
Right.
If it's ko, but right now there's not even ko.
Right now it's not even ko because he just gets it in sente. It's
yeah.
So the point isn't that this sequence happened. The point is that because of the misanswer at S15, because of the mistake at S15 here, 2 is sente. This point mark 2 is sente because of this here. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh my god.
And because it's sente, what does White then do with that sente? He's able to go back and connect on the bottom. It looks like he still has to win the ko on the top. Is that right?
Yeah, but he won this ko for free.
Oh, he won the ko at 015 for free.
Yeah, for free, and then making actually end game. no, this one wouldn't be his center at all.
Right.
Number 2. So that we are talking about what, like a 3 points, right? He lost like a 4 points in this here.
So the margin was black was winning by 3 points, and now this is at least a 4-point reversal.
So I mean, there might be possibility that black played better. I mean, this one looks pretty big. This
Right.
one looks pretty big.
Right.
So the margin would be like a 4 or 5 points, but the margin have been shrinked like just
it's a close game. I have some bad news
So
for you.
my sixth sense tells me it might be half a point difference.
Half a
right
point
now.
game. Oh man.
Because of that century, once in a century mistake.
Okay, so now we're gonna have to start thinking about endgame then, huh?
All right. So much headache.
You look very excited about that. You're like,
I'm against it, right? Okay.
well, because we were just talking about how you have to have great reading to play a good endgame. And everybody has great reading now because of the preponderance of better life and death problems than even 15 years ago. The life and death problems are way better. But what that also means is that as commentary, if we're trying to produce the commentary, we now have to do all of that reading as well. So please bear with us as we now have to make sure we get everything right when we go into the end game, as we are looking at a half-point game. Goodness gracious.
Okay, let's take a break.
We're going to take a little commercial break. This is a great time for a commercial break. We're going to count very carefully. We'll come back. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. I know you browse YouTube with the dial. Don't pretend. We'll be back soon. right, hello everybody. I'm back. I'm Andrew Jackson. Joining me here, Myungwan Kim, 9 Professional, with some breaking news. This is a half-point game, and whoever wins this ko is going to be the person who wins this ko. Myungwan, we've still got you on mute. Would you go ahead and tell us how confident are you? And the next question is, who's got the ko threats? Can we see the future?
So based on my counting, white has like 80 points, and black has 87 points.
Okay, so it is indeed a half-point game.
Indeed, half a point. So where are we right now?
I apologize. Apparently that music was very loud. I'm sorry. Took some people by surprise.
Yeah. So if black is going to take this on, and then if I play just this on.
Oh, let's bring your demo back.
Yeah.
Let's bring your demo back.
Oh, okay.
All right, show this one more time.
So it's up to, I think it's up to this point, right? Black play here, and then if white just play here and then just connect, and there's black's 7 points winning. Read center.
So with 7 points winning,
might be like 9 points. There might be 9 points.
So they have to fight the ko.
Yeah, white has to fight this ko.
Right.
And then let's say white play somewhere here and then some other end game. But if black still cannot win this ko, that's like a 7 point.
Okay.
With white center. Right?
Right.
So that makes it white
big
win.
difference. So white would win.
Yeah.
So it's all going to come down to this ko. So we're starting to count ko threats here. Who's got the ko threats?
That's the question, right? Do you want me to count ko threats?
I don't know. Should we? I mean, if I count ko threats, I'll come up with all sorts of wrong ko threats. But
why he gives me such a hard time?
We're also, it's 11:30. We've both been on our feet all day. My first day back at work from the vacation. I know Myungwan has been busy all day helping out with the AGA's professional qualifying tournament that's happening in Los Angeles this whole week. And thank you very much for doing that, by the way. We wouldn't be able to get off the ground without the help of the KBA. So it's greatly appreciated. Oh, man. So we're getting a half-point game. You're getting your money's worth today, people. That's for sure. That is for sure.
So let me count.
Okay.
So black's ko threat 1, 2, and 3. This is ko threat 2. Maybe a little bit lost, but not much.
So here's a question for you: is the point that the value of the ko is a 2 point, or is the point that if you win the ko you get sente and you'll be able to have the lead of all of the other? Like how big is the ko when we start talking about what threats are actual threats and what aren't threats? Like how big does it need to be?
So there's no threat because it's kind of whether it's pretty big or pretty small. So the ko is itself like 7 points if you win all the way. If black, for example, if black win all the way the ko, it's like a 7 points. And then there's no like a 7 points. If somewhere there, it's either like a 1 or 2 points or huge. By any profit.
So the point is either a little bit. The ko is either very small or it's everything in the world. I'm glad we've narrowed. Okay, that narrows it down for me.
So 1, 2, 3, and white has like a 1, 2. Yeah, this one is problem. There's so many ko threats.
It doesn't. There's so many threats in the middle. What about on the bottom edge? Are those threats for white and black? Yeah,
white play this one. This is a ko threat.
But does black have a ko threat at like F2, or is that too small to be a ko threat?
F2 is dangerous one. I mean, it may not be a ko threat.
May not be enough.
Yeah, it may not be enough. But yeah, probably white should play. Black should play that one. It's not. Yeah, but black should play. White can also play instead of C. White can play. Oh, I'm sorry. White can play this one and this one as ko threats.
Oh, if C and D are ko threats, now there's definitely.
Yeah, it seems like white has more ko threats.
Oh, so if white has more ko threats, white pulls.
White has hope
by half a point. White has hope. Does that mean that people's hearts in Korea are beating louder and louder.
Right now,
There's hope.
you are allowed to beat louder.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
I'm
gosh. And in China,
I'm tired, but I'll be so happy.
in
if you
China,
win.
are they wailing? Are they gnashing their teeth? Are they pulling their hair? Like
Yeah.
how? There's a lot of
Oh,
pride on the line.
I can't imagine. No, it's just,
So
I mean, no, definitely. No, this game has been watching for like how many? Like 20 million. I don't know.
20
I
million?
can.
It's
Yeah,
always hard to estimate how many people in China are watching. That's for sure. But it's easily in the millions, no question. It's in the millions probably just in Korea alone. So the question of how
yeah.
many people are watching in China, man, no idea.
Hmm.
No idea.
No, for this move, especially this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what I'm talking about. Yeah, this one.
Uh-huh.
I believe this move shortened like hundreds of years of life.
Just by the cumulative total of the number
Yeah.
of
If
people
you
watching.
accumulate, yeah, right. Accumulate
Oh, right.
shortage of
You add it
life.
all together, and
And
does that make Lee Sedol a murderer? Is that what you just said? That he just, or is it Ke
oh
Jae
wow,
is the murderer? This
that's
is
very creative view.
well. I mean,
Right.
you're saying if we're shortening people's lives by, hundreds of
Yeah, right.
years cumulatively.
Hundreds of years, right.
Oh man.
I kind of feel like Isidore will win by half a point,
Uh huh. That's the sixth sense.
but that's really like a pure sixth sense.
Oh.
Not actually completely pure sixth sense because I see Isidore has more core threats.
We see he's got more co-threats. So the question is there going to be some endgame that turns it around? So one of the so this is a huge game for the Chinese and Korean associations together, in
It
part
is.
because
Yes.
so the new Chinese players have been so ascendant and so dominant. Like He Jie is one of a few of the 18, 19-year-old Chinese players who have just coming up through the ranks. They've been doing very well on the internationals. Do you think that a mistake like S15 is sort of a function of that lack of experience and the fact that
It
they're younger?
can change the like initiative.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he may get some mental damage too. It may be like oh yeah, that's a mistake. He can just come back. It's not because he lost this game because he didn't play well. He played all the way down to the end very well, but again made a single mistake. But it's not just like a one single mistake.
It actually is like it's a big deal, right?
Huge impact. Yeah, it's
Right.
just like a world championship, the final game,
Right.
and people remember the winner.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then yes, yeah, all the professional may think, oh yeah, Isidore is a kind of Korea is still in good condition.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
yeah,
Because even though Koje sort of just gave this game right back, he just gave it to him on a platter. That's not what people are going to remember. People are going to say, "Yeah, Isidol, he's
right,
still got it." That's right.
yeah,
And in
right.
a lot of ways, he does. Like because he pounces on this, right? It's not a. Yeah, I mean, wow.
Hmm.
You can't give Isidol a chance and just be like, "Oh yeah, I guess that's Sente." Yeah. Oh. So this sort of signifies that Korea still has a lot of they can still win on an international stage. We have the Nongshim Cup coming up in March, which is a team tournament where it is
Hmm.
actually three national teams: Japan, China, Korea. You alternate each teams, and whoever's still standing is the winner. And that's been fought out between Korea and China, but China has
Hmm.
actually won the last few years. Is that right?
Oh yeah, right.
Right.
China has been winning.
Right. So the fact
Mm.
that if Isedol can pull this off, especially after Koje, beat up Park Jung-won. When was that? It wasn't the Samsung Cup.
Uh,
It was
no, Biling.
The Bailing Cup. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So the fact that he took out Park Jung-won, who is the Korean number one, the fact that Isedol is standing up here for Korea has to have a lot of people very happy in the KBA offices. I wonder if they're like
Yeah.
popping champagne and there's like,
Yeah, right. So yeah, this one will change a lot.
hmm.
The mistake,
So this would be the
yeah, change
Chochuk.
everything. like 100 times. But actually, no, this is no, we're not too excited. It's still
It's still a
half
half-point game. That's right.
Yeah, it still depends on the call.
Right. And it's quite
So-
possible that they get into some sort of crazy disagreement over what's a co-threat, and we end up with another. And I believe I'd love to get a time check. I wish I could see the players' clocks. My understanding is that is he starting another co? Is that what this is on the bottom?
No, this is not a call. He cannot make this call. Yeah, this is too much. If he lose, yeah, this is center. So that's not a call.
Okay, so black can't even.
That's just a core threat. Yeah, this is a core threat.
Thank you very much. That was just crystal clear. So this is his co-threat.
Yeah, this is a core threat. Did he play that one? Okay, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And then certainly white should play here.
And then black takes the co back.
Yeah, and then white can play this on. No, this is another loss at all. And black can play here. And then he actually want to save this core threat.
Because it affects the endgame on the left, right?
Yeah, right. So if you want to play endgame, he can play this on. And then this. So maybe it's not that clear right now, but sooner or later, black should play here.
Right.
So that's kind of benefit of endgame.
Right.
If I play black play here, then we can play this on. So there's some weakness. So whatever happens, black has to fix the center. It's 1 point difference. So yeah, but if I play this on, that doesn't work because black can just play here.
Right.
And then black doesn't have to fix anything in the center.
Right. So when you say it's a 1 point difference, I'd just like to point out again that a 1 point difference here is the deciding factor in the game. Oof.
Oh yeah, but actually this if why win this call, that's pretty big. He can gain like 2 points. So that 1 point wouldn't really matter. This call.
Could he use D13 as a threat, or do you want to avoid using something like D13 as a threat because that would also change the Hanes on this?
D13 might be okay, but you want to play this on to make more core threats. So yeah, you have to make sure white has to make sure that white win this call,
right,
rather than not losing like 1 point.
So something like G7, for instance, would be a losing co-threat. That would be a co-threat that loses a point.
G7. Oh yeah, no. That's
right. These are. It's taking you a long time to look for it because, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're not very good.
Okay. So, did he play here or no?
No, he didn't. He played on the top. No. He played on the top, I think.
Oh. So did he? Where did he play?
I have.
Oh no, this is. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, this is what I did.
Right.
Oh. Ah, okay, I see.
He's preparing to win the co? Is that what this is?
If he played this on, he was afraid that white can't even play this on.
Unstarted. Oh, that would be a 2 point difference.
Another call.
Right.
No, there's another call.
Right.
So white has a lot of core threats here. Right?
Right.
If I win this call, white can play this on. And this and this one too. There's like a 2 points difference. So right now, probably if I white black win this call, it's possible that white black is still losing.
Wow.
So yeah, that's pretty big difference.
So black has to play here now to defend it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh.
And then white can push this on first
before connecting the co.
Right. No, okay, so this one means that he's not going to win. He can't win this call. At this time, this is too big.
Right, black can't fight this, but yeah, or white can't
Yeah.
fight this, but black will have to connect, right? Excuse
It's
me.
kind of compromise.
Mm-hmm.
White remove these 2 points, but black win this score.
Right.
So it's not as good as white win this one and then push this one.
So this is just a
Or
really subtle difference in the move order.
yeah. Or white play this one first,
Mm-hmm.
this one first, and get this one at the center.
Right.
I mean, this one is kind of ideal for black.
For black, right?
And if I win this core and then push, that's ideal for white.
Right.
And this one is kind of in the middle.
Hmm. So this just sort of shows how each side is pushing to get every possible inch here, right?
Mhm.
Like you're looking at each move as how can you get even just the slightest benefit. Ooh.
So
this kind of thing.
this time it's probably possible that the counting was over.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said also, yeah, this compromising
Is enough.
is enough, right?
It's amazing to me that at this point they would know the score so precisely that they could say exactly how much they have to get. I lose 5 points like behind the couch cushion. So this is it's just impossible.
Okay, so
Okay, so
I'm kind of
we're
I'm
caught up.
kind of oh yeah.
What were you gonna
Okay,
say? Sorry?
so I'm kind of afraid of counting.
Afraid of it?
Because, I mean, if I count, I'm supposed to count correctly, but it's like a half a point difference.
Don't worry about it. Never supposed to be
Okay.
able to do math on correctly. Everyone will be very forgiving.
Okay, so let me see.
All right, we'll do some announcements. We have 12,000 people tuned in to watch the final half point game here. This is, I think, the best series anyone could have hoped for. Not only did we get a game 5, we get a game 5 that's going down to the wire.
Look at that. He played that one at center.
He
Oh,
played.
not center. Oh, not center. But he played that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, he played that one.
He was
which
able
is
to
the
get that.
biggest point. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So if you didn't play that one, if you played, I mean, this one is big too. But yeah, he can play here. That's kind of 3 points, 4 points. So that was the biggest spot on the board. Then of course he didn't miss it.
Right. So now what's the biggest spot for white?
It's almost the same, but this one looks big.
Hmm.
He can play this one fast.
That must be for time.
Okay, so let's take a break.
But there's a ko. He just played this. There's still a ko at N15, right?
N15.
Right? There's still a half point ko, or I guess it's a third of point ko.
Oh yeah, this is like a start.
Oh, and I forgot to put the demo board back on. Tell you what, if you want to take a break and do comments, I will go ahead and show the demo board. Let me show you what Myungwan just showed to me. Because I did this. Go ahead and count. I'm on it. What Myungwan was saying was that if black played this one here at J7, J7 could be very big, but that if white takes A15 is like three or 4 points. So instead, black of course isn't going to miss that the biggest point here was to descend. That here, even if white plays something like this or this, they're not as big as what was actually being. So, all right, we'll just leave the demo board up there. I do forget, guys, it's some slack.
Oh wait a minute.
All right.
I saw the next move.
I'll give control right there. Go for it.
Yeah. Black 1.
Oh no!
Black 1, definitely black 1.
Wait, what is this? You'll have to explain this.
Wow, he's so good. He's so amazing kid.
Myungwan, we're all waiting with total suspense and bated breath.
Wow, the game is over. Wow.
You're,
He found the hidden 1 point.
you're killing me. Okay, so this is how he gets 1 point. You got to
Yeah.
explain it to us. I don't see it.
So if we play, no, why can't Black can play this on and connect, right?
Right. So you can't let him connect. So you play
Yeah.
A11.
So if Black, A11. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, let's do this one first.
All right, fine.
Then he got this one as center.
Right, because
It's more than
now
1 point.
let's just
Yeah,
go ahead
1
and
point.
finish the job. Yeah, white has to protect. Right, exactly.
Right. It's 1 point. Yeah, he
Right.
just Black removed 1 point.
Right.
And then if I play this one, no, if that works, then yeah, he gained, right?
And he gains for sure.
Yeah, he gained. White gained, but Black can play here.
And that threatens A and B.
Yeah, why should play like a 3 or 4? Even if I win,
Right, this
why
is a
should
squeeze.
head up like a,
This
yeah,
is a squeeze. And so, since white has to take those stones off the board because white doesn't have any eyes outside, he'll have to take those black stones off the board. He has to take the black stones off the board. He spends 3 or 4 moves filling in his own territory. Terrible disaster. Okay, so he can clearly not choose the wine in front of him over there.
Yeah, this one is center too.
Right. And we're right back at a squeeze.
So if you play this one,
Mm-hmm.
he can still play. Okay, then he can just play this one. No, he just gained this much.
He gets that exchange.
Yeah, he
which
gets this
is
much. And
which
then,
is 1 point. That's 1
no,
point.
not 1 point exactly. He can actually this one is not center, so that's like almost 1 point. Almost 1 point. So let me see.
So Isidol plays there. It keeps black from getting A10, right?
But he can play this one. What happened if he play that one?
Which one?
Oh, okay. Let me see. If he play, so if yeah, that one is what I meant. Yeah, he can make Black can make that one is center.
I have to backtrack just a second. When you said something was almost 1 point, I would like to just take a brief diversion. If you would like to attend one of Myungwan Kim's workshops, if he comes to your town, I highly recommend it. He will teach you about something in Go called infinitesimals or fractional points. There are codes, there are things that are worth 1/6 of a point or 5/6 of a point, and there are different Go positions that can actually be worth fractional points, which are pretty amazing. So, if he says it's almost 1 point, it's not actually 1 point. It's a series of infinitesimals depending on. There's some great game theory on this. You can see what's his name, Burlkamp wrote some papers on mathematical theory. So okay, back, take it away. Keep going.
Oh, okay, actually. Oh yeah, there's no loss. So
There's
I
no
can
loss.
see, yeah.
Ugh.
So let's say Black play some. If I play Black play this one, then if White play something like this,
We're back.
yeah,
Squeeze.
right? But I can play here.
Mm-hmm.
Then if Black play this one, that doesn't work.
He's safe.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But if Black play this one, then how can you play? Yeah, there's a quiz time.
You're gonna quiz me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're killing me. Okay. It has to be A10, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
It has to be
Yeah,
A10.
I think so. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, so he didn't lose. Oh wow, this is a good move. I mean, this one is very
That's
good
a great move.
He didn't
D8
lose. Oh, wow,
there.
it's kind of my heart dropped.
You're seriously, you just about gave me a heart attack, man.
Oh yeah.
That was.
I didn't see this move, right? Oh yeah. They're both playing very well.
Sorry about that.
Hmm.
Wow.
It's difficult to think. I mean, this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still it's a half a point difference.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he just played that one.
Maybe he just wants to get rid of the Aji?
Oh no, it's all same. Only
Both sides?
No, yeah. No, it's only 2 points. 2 points end game left.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we are closing in the end of the 2015 MLILY. There's not a lot left, huh? Just a few points here and there.
Yeah. This over. The game is almost over.
So earlier, I wanted to ask, Isedol played the time Tsuji at G12. Right? He plays at G12,
Yeah, right.
but there's still, it looks to me like there's still some Ko's on the board, right?
Oh yeah, he should be very careful, right?
So if he had to play that Ko threat for time and he loses because he played that time Tsuji.
Yeah, when did he play this one? Let me come back.
And,
Oh, so yeah, he was deciding. Remember, at this time, I said either this one or this one.
right.
Yeah, he was deciding which one is bigger.
He didn't play
looks
either
very
though.
close.
Where did he play? He didn't play either.
He played this one.
He played that one. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this one seems to be a bit bigger. Like, I mean, there might be like a really like a fraction difference. If I play, what am I doing? Oh,
Come back.
yeah, if I play this one, then black played here, and then this one is center.
Right.
So, and this one, the value of this one is 2/3.
This is a 2/3 point. A is worth 2/3 of a point.
Right.
Got it.
Then you have to divide the 2/3, to see the existing value. And then so that's like a 1/3 for white.
I wish I'd recorded your lecture on this because I guarantee you.
That's really like a fraction, I don't want to go too far, especially here right now. Yes. But yeah, this one looks a little bit better.
A little bit better than J4.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Because this one is a half a point.
Right.
This is half a point. And then black didn't gain. I mean, this is kind of gone, but comparing the previous one, this is black's territory. So in black's territory, black's point is same, but this one is a half a point.
Right.
While the other one is 1/3.
Was just 1/3 because it was 2/3 for black, so the other third is white.
Right.
It makes sense to me, but you may have to take our word for it. Yeah.
But if this one is center, that makes difference though.
3 is center for black.
If black play this one, then number 4 is center. So that's not half a point. That's actually 0 point. So it depends on who can play the number 3.
Got it. And in fact, we already found out who could play number 3. It's one of the next points played. Black plays the Hane over here, but it's not Sente. White takes the 2-point move on the left. Black comes back over there. White pushes. So that became so it was 0 points, not half a point. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, but so maybe it might be. I would say it might be his mistake then. But it's so difficult.
So now
the
it's
game is over.
Now it's Dame. It's Dame, and we gotta count.
It's either A or B.
Okay.
So yeah, black win this A, and white just connect B.
Right. And it's all over, but the crying and the yelling. We've had some fearless help this evening. We've had our transcriptionists.
Okay,
Kevin Huang.
What is he doing?
What is he doing? What is who doing? Hang on, we're checking.
He played this one. What are you going to play at this time?
You're going to connect the Ko. That may have been a recorder error. When it comes down to the very end like this, it can be a little...
No, this game is like a Chinese rule.
Right.
So after this one, the game is over because I didn't see this one. A and B. So the game is over.
Right.
But then he played this one, which is completely dame.
Right, but it's Chinese rules, so dame count.
Rule. Yeah, right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it the difference?
It would be 1 point, right? They're not supposed to make a difference. It's not supposed to matter. But because of A1, I think there's another half point ko, and it might come down to that time to Suji that Sedol played.
I mean, if they can, theoretically they can make a difference. Chinese rule. If I play black doesn't connect the core, and then just play the dame, keep playing dame, and then if you win the core, then he's going to make one point difference.
Right.
So for example, like right now, white connect this one, and
right.
black play here,
right.
and white play this one, but then black doesn't play this one, black play here.
Another way to think of it is that the dame are like co-threats in Chinese rules.
Yeah,
Right?
And then
Each co-threat, each dame white takes, black has to take as a co-threat to keep the score balanced.
Right now, black can win this core. I mean, black probably was losing half a point.
But
black can win this core
and win the game.
So many
because he has so many co-threats on the left. No, that would be
black
amazing.
Definitely has more co-threats because of that attachment. Looks like doesn't make difference.
That attachment at B9 is totally going to give
so
him the co-threats.
Yeah. He's like a four co-threats
Oh.
in that area only.
Okay.
And then
let's take a brief comment to explain Chinese rules. I'm gonna take control from you really quickly. So what we're talking about here is the 2 points. Normally in Japanese rules, the 2 points marked A and B don't matter, right? It doesn't matter. They have no bearing on the score. However, in Chinese rules, you get 1 point for every stone on the board and 1 point for every intersection you've surrounded, which means that if white takes A, black has to take B, or vice versa. If black takes A, white has to take B to keep the score balanced. And this is true for all of the remaining neutral points, which means that those neutral points effectively work as co-threats. If white plays K7, black has to play E7, and then they're still fighting this ko. That's what that means. Like, it's kind of weird. In theory, there's no difference because of the way that they count the captures and that sort of thing. It shouldn't make a difference, but in this case it means that there are a lot of co-threats for black on the board, whereas white has to take every single dame, like he has to answer dame for dame, if I understand correctly. Dame, what's the Korean word for dame?
공배?
Which one?
Dame is 공배.
Hongbe. Okay, so when I say dame, that's what that means. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, so if I think that's a brief primer on what the difference is here. I may be totally talking out of my ear. It's late. But my understanding is that that's what's happening now. So, do we have the current board correctly? Is that
white, black 1?
Oh man,
So,
is it over?
Yeah, it's just done.
But look, I'm not gonna trust it until I read it in W Baduk. Okay. So let's go ahead and wait. We'll wait until our game transcriber can confirm what the result of the game is.
No, I think they're still playing.
They are still playing. That's right.
Yeah,
and in fact, here, I'll go ahead and move us back to the game. I think this is the current position right now. So we'll actually just go. So I can forget to change it back. What a series. Myungwan, some people are asking though, we do have those 4 keys to why pros are always better. The internet, better life and death.
Oh yeah, right.
Group study, and some other stuff that's totally irrelevant because we need to see how this game ends. They're fighting this ko. But like you said, black has so many co-threats. How could white possibly have enough?
No. Yeah.
Is there anything left?
There's no. There's no way white can win this call. White has only this one and somewhere here too.
Right.
Only 2, nothing else. Oh yeah, this one 3.
Right.
But black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, in this area only, and then there's so many courses. Actually, even without here in the 7 area.
So white just connected. He's essentially saying I can't win the ko.
Yeah, this one doesn't make difference, by the way. Disconnecting this one.
Connecting b1.
S8.
Yes.
Yeah, S8 doesn't make any difference in Chinese rule. Yeah, because you are counting the number of alive stones
Right.
on the board. So
Oh, what a thrilling. There is nothing on the demo board. We are looking at exactly what you see on your screen. How to adjust your television sets. Everything is under control.
right.
Oh, what a heartbreak of a way for this game to end.
Wow, this is such a game.
Right. What a game.
Yeah. So okay, let me summarize.
The co-threats he was saying were here, here. White has co-threats. Black has co-threats here, 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 here. Another one in the middle. White only has these co-threats here on the side. That's it. That's all there is. He didn't need to play S8. It's because he can't win the ko. That's what happened. Please, Myungwan, take it away. Summarize for us.
Okay, so in the beginning, white played pretty well. No, I would say black's this move would be somewhat very passive.
Right.
And then white played this one, which is very creative.
Right.
And then in that case, it can be like a new Joseki.
Right.
And then white plays some like a vanilla plain move. And then especially like this one. See? And then black would
Sorry, let's go back. Now I did actually forget to change it back. I just trouble.
yeah.
Thank you for your patience here. Okay.
So okay, again, no attachment. There was some kind of passive move, I would say, and then B like a new Joseki, and then he could white could make a very good shape in the left side, and then but after that, white made some kind of passive move like this one, C or D,
right,
especially D.
Especially
it was
D.
Very very slow,
right,
and then black could catch up, but white could play. I could cut this one and then try to build up the center. It looks like it worked, but at the last moment that he can confirm his winning, black has very good counterattack.
That counterattack that cut at F was
yeah. And then white seems like white found some good move like this one. I mean at this card, but black's move was very good too.
right.
H like the triangle. There are so many triangles, but all of them were good moves.
You can't
all
fear
of
the
them
empty
were
triangle.
necessary.
Right.
Right.
9 pros play the empty triangle. That's the lesson here for us.
So it's possibly that he's not making this exchange number 1 and 2 may have been his losing move. Yeah, because of F was very painful. And then the game was literally over. But black made a so amazing mistake.
That was
like
unreal.
So if he lost this game, this is like a mistake in a century.
But if he pulls it off,
but
is it B9? B9, a brilliant way to bring it back.
Actually, yeah, that didn't change.
So it didn't change it because he has all those other co-threats on the right.
Right. So he used his look at this. I mean, this is Chinese tournament. So if it was like a Samsung tournament, then either could have won half a point. But this is MLILY Cup, so he should appreciate MLILY in the president, the owner of MLILY.
Right.
So he used the Chinese rule, and then he just won the half of. He just gained 1 point.
That 1 point difference right there.
Yeah. I think it's over. Black won half a point.
That's the result? Is that what you're reading? The result is in. The game is ended.
Oh, wow.
Half a point game.
Such a game.
Oh. It must be. Oh. I can't imagine how heartbreaking that must be to come so close after a mistake like I. Oh. Oh, what a game. Myungwan, thank you so much. Couldn't have done this without you. This is.
Thank you.
All right. Well, then I guess we should probably wrap up. Do you have any other things you want to say here?
No, it's okay. I appreciate everyone. Mainly you appreciate you made credit, but yeah, without you guys and especially Andrew and then all the transcriptor.
Would you like to say anything to? We have probably 10,000 Korean folks on watching right now. Do you want to say anything to them in Korean?
예, 안녕하세요. 전 김명환 구단입니다. 한국기원에서 해외 바둑보 극장에서 나와 있고요. 오늘 이렇게 너무 많은 분들 와주셔서 정말 감사드리고요. 다음번에도 계속 유튜브 시청해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 예, 감사합니다.
All right, 감사합니다. You heard us. All right, let me do the quick. Let me do the credits and the thank yous. I know 감사합니다. That's it. That's all I got. So everybody who went in to make this happen. First of all, our transcriptionist Kevin Huang, also known as Go Talk. We also had Peter Nelson, also known as Long Stride Baduk. They were fearless. When you have a half-point game, you can't make a single transcription error. We really appreciate they're doing that work. Stephen Hu, XU98, did the graphics for us and the logos. Really appreciate that. Nick Sabicki, that ear-splitting dramatic music you heard, that was all his doing. He's our chief audio engineer in our hearts. And we had a ton of people help out moderating. Solomon Cho helped moderate. We had Andy Olson help moderate. We had a bunch of folks try and help keep a handle on the chat. Really big thank yous there. We had Steve Colburn and Akane Nagishi, our AGS admins. Let's see. The whole eJournal team, Chris Garlock, everyone who helped publicize this, make those announcements, especially the Chosun newspaper, definitely helped that out. And again, a big thank you to the Korean Baduk Association for so generously allowing us to put on this production. Myungwan, thank you very much for doing that. And Myungwan, big hearty thankful. The whole chat's going crazy for you. Thank you very much, Myungwan. They have a lot of thank yous in the chat for you. We really appreciate your helping us understand this incredible game. It was great. Let's see. Do I have everybody? I think that's everything. I'd like to thank my wife. I've been keeping her awake here for the last 3 hours. And I think that's it. So definitely stay tuned. Subscribe to the US Go, the AGA YouTube channel. We've got the AGA Pro Qualifiers coming up. We're going to have Hajin Lee versus Antti Tormanen on Saturday. There's a bunch of great Go content coming up this year. We'll be doing the Nongshim Cup later on. It's going to be great. So thank you all, and good night.
Okay, actually, I saw the chatting window. Some of the Koreans still don't know who won because we kept talking.
Do
English.
you want to say? Do you want to say it in Korean then for them? So that please go ahead.
예, 커제가 반집 이겼습니다. 마지막에 중국 룰을 이용해서 커제가 중국 룰로 반패까지 버텨서 반집을 이겼고요. 그리고 MLILY CUP, 우리나라 말로 몽백컵 빼는 커제가 우승을 하게 되었습니다. 3대2로 이세돌을 누르고 커제가 우승하였습니다.
All right.
Yeah, I did it.
You heard it. All right. So that's it. It's midnight. It's been a hell of a ride. Thank you all. The MLILY Cup is officially over. Stay tuned. Subscribe. We'll see you around. Andrew Jackson, Myungwan Kim, signing off. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.